time for our final Stock Green stream before Andrew leaves for RC Dallas to play in regionals. We've had a lot of stock greening on stream recently. 3 days ago, we went 3-2 in a league. Yesterday, we went 4-1 in a league. And so I hope you're ready, everyone. The 5-0 is coming. It's time. I think we're due.
We are due. It has been several leagues since I last 5-0'd.
Yeah, which you have done recently with Stock Green.
It was
just
like
not on stream.
3 leagues ago, yeah.
Yeah, it just wasn't on stream, so... But yeah, Stock Green's been looking awesome. Last stream, the Wand looked really, really awesome. Exclamation point Team Wand, although, you know, the Team Statue believers, we still send you some love and admiration. And since I didn't say it, welcome everyone to System Magic. As always, we're your hosts. My name's Greg, this is Andrew. Yeah, we are here for our final preparation for the RC, which I'm not going to. But if you're going to be there, come say hi to Andrew and Invisible Greg. Invisible Greg will be there. Yeah, I don't know. Have you had any testing breakthroughs in the last 24 hours, 12 hours? Have you pivoted to Red Black Sack or like Sultai Greasefang or something?
Oh, we discussed this. I don't do that anymore. I in general, I don't pivot at the last minute. Oh, nice, Azax. That's a great line. Really savage beats. Anyway, yeah, so no, I haven't pivoted. I just honestly been with the Cabal, you know, in the lab debating some sideboard minutia.
Nice.
You know, such classic questions as should we board Skyboat in against Greasefang?
Nice. That's a classic question. Would you say yes or no?
I think I'm leaning no right now.
Okay.
But it was one of the many topics brought up in our latest session of sideboard minutia. I would say I'm building up some sideboard plans. I played some very informative matches against friend of the stream Clay Spickelmeyer in the blue-white versus green matchup last night. It was a fascinating series of matches, and I learned a lot.
I got to inform some friends I know who know nothing about Magic and have never watched the stream that they're friends of the stream. It was nice. I was like, you too are a friend of the stream.
Oh wait, also I want the chat to know that I actually wore this shirt in honor of Stock Green today.
Wow, touch grass, love that.
Yeah, this is my EG Touch Grass shirt, which I purchased basically for the memes at when I attended the LCS that EG won.
Okay.
And then I just thought I would wear it today, to celebrate Stock Green and its grass related themes.
Yeah, talking about grass reminds me to check in on fantasy golf. It just started, and I remembered to make we're in 3rd place out of 4. Ooh, but it's really tight. Okay, a lot of golf left this weekend.
All right. We also. Asax, you can't tell him that. The ceremony's not yet complete.
Who is Yog Sothoth? Is that a reference I should get?
Well, I mean, it's just a Cthulhuan sounding name.
I see. Okay.
I don't believe that that's a real one.
I think I'm willing to go for the cause. I want you and MSJ to draw more keepable 7s. I want Azax to have some mulligan. Oh, God. It is a real one. Okay.
Nice.
It's a real Cthulhu entity. All right. Okay.
Good to know that he's a real fake entity.
I feel like I gotta look him up, but wait. See what my fate is.
Yeah. Also, this morning I
that could be a nice religious deity for me to be sacrificed to. Look at all those. Ooh, it's a lot of mouths. It really has Phyrexian teeth energy in a way that we know, I'm uncomfortable with. So, actually, I would like to not be sacrificed to this.
Yeah, he would prefer we pick a different entity.
Preferably with less teeth.
But yeah.
Only some of the arts are teeth forward, though. This one's very eye forward, so, it's... He's the main villain in a Sam and Max game. That does mean nothing to me.
Which Hearthstone Elder God is green most like? The one that casts a lot of spells, but then sometimes silences itself and stops. That's the one it's most like. I don't know them. I don't really know them by name, but there's the one that deals a bunch of damage randomly, And then there's the one that casts a bunch of spells that sometimes silences itself and stops. And it's definitely that one.
Would you say it's because that one is a bit like Charmeleon? Man, Charmeleon's really off stream. Hold on.
Yes.
We gotta have Charmeleon nearby for the mono stock green stream, you know?
Like, have you ever been playing green and you're starting to go off and then like something goes horribly wrong and you silence yourself?
Like you put your Wolf Willow on the wrong land and then accidentally silence yourself, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because they're playing Neoform Atraxa and then you just kill them the next turn anyway.
Yes.
Or Elite Neoform Lorehold or whatever.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna play this stock green list. I'm hoping to try out a few experimental sideboard plans on this stream, although we'll see what we face.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have no control over the mashup lotteries.
Yeah.
That we get, but yeah, there was a lot of debating in the Cabal today. I also added MSJ to the Cabal so he could contribute to our discussion.
Wow, are you gonna kick him out after the tournament?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, nice.
But he is in the Cabal for now, so he could debate our various sideboard plans and nonsense minutia.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. Yeah, and I assume that Azax and Bobby are both LC-queuing in tomorrow.
Whoa,
so,
they're not cute.
Well, Bobby has this thing known as a kid.
Ah, I see.
That precludes him from trying very hard in Magic.
Okay, I mean, I have you.
I have Attila.
That's true.
But not Scipio, to be clear. But yeah.
I feel like Scipio requires more of your energy, you know?
That's true.
But... I mean, Attila, like, gets lost because he's so little, and then Andrew freaks out. He's like, oh my god, where is this rat?
Yeah, Azax is cute for Atlanta, but not cute for this one. Mostly because Azax doesn't play many RCQs.
Yeah.
And Bobby's not cute for anything because basically he had somebody who's just like, I have this kid, I'm just not going to be playing Magic anymore.
That makes sense.
Which is pretty legit, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's jump in this Pioneer League with Stock Green.
Stock Green!
Try to earn a nice trophy. Well, I mean, of course, this is just Rakdos and Green. I mean, best decks, best cards.
And they've been, like, consistently the best decks, too. Like, you know, like, back when we were doing this 7 months ago for Atlanta, like, you know what two decks we were really talking a lot about? Rakdos and Green!
If you'd like some insane minutia, MSJ says he thinks maybe the Invasion is good.
2-mana Invasion?
Yeah, actually, should we try it for the stream?
It's too late, right?
No, it's not.
Didn't you already join the league?
Yeah, but you can drop and leave your money back till you play match.
Oh.
Imagine not knowing that you can drop and leave the money back before the match. Should I try the Invasion just for the stream?
Sure.
Because I don't think it's good, and I think Azax thinks it's horrible, but MSJ thinks it's good, so I'll try it. Well, I think what he said is it might be good.
I see.
He gave his highest possible endorsement of a card I'm not playing. Here, we'll try it for this league. I think it's probably wrong, though.
Okay.
But, you know, I don't need to learn more about 4 Oath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's bad too, but, you know, I'll play another league with it just to see. I don't think I need to learn more about Fourth Oath.
Nice.
And I'm locked on the leveler.
Have you considered that as a streamer, you're not a learner, you're a teacher?
I would say that I identify as being in a constant state of learning.
I see.
Honestly, I think that's the mindset for Magic the Gathering that is generally causing the most successful.
That's definitely true.
When I assume that, like, nothing is true... no, I'm off the concept of attacking it down. It's more... My claim is it might be better because it's not named Oath of Nissa. My claim is that the literal card Oath of Fred with the text Invasion of Ixalan for 2 mana might be better.
Yeah.
But
not even like Oath of Vivian?
No, it's Fred.
Fred.
The next Planeswalker's named Fred.
Does it have some silly text about Planeswalkers that isn't relevant in this text? Set? Like, you know, whenever you cast a Planeswalker, if it has, you know, GG or more devotion, it enters with an extra loyalty counter.
Nice.
I tried to make a line of text that could exist, but also wouldn't affect Karn or Kiora, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Whenever you cast a Planeswalker spell, if all 5 colors of mana were spent to cast it, then double its loyalty counters.
Is that because Fred likes 5-color walkers?
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Fred, it's you know why they call it Super Freds?
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's off of Fred. Can we get a Dallas airport tier list? Wait, I'm knowledgeable on this. Love Field is great.
You don't like DFW?
No.
Wait, how do you feel about Austin?
Oh, not good. It's so hard to get there.
Yeah,
Flights there are so expensive.
Actually, it's an opinion.
Yeah.
Austin's really bad.
Yeah, this is the worst thing about my brother moving to Austin. Sorry, Jeff, if you're listening. It's so much harder to get there. Why is Dal good? It's just, it was near my brother's house. It was very convenient. It's also like a fine, small airport, you know? Like it's not that big, therefore it moves pretty quickly, and, like, there aren't long lines, and, like, there's never that long of a wait at baggage claim. Right, okay, yeah, there's no lounges, right, because it's not that big of an airport, but, like, I feel like, you know, I think I would say I like smaller airports in general.
Yes. I prefer small airports as a class.
Yeah.
Wow. Immediately getting punished.
Are we punished? I think we'd mulligan that one either way.
Well, I have committed to keeping these hands.
Yep.
And I will do so.
I mean, I think on 7 you'd keep that, right?
This hand, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Love Field, I think, is, like, just Southwest and no other airlines. Maybe, like, one or two other weird small ones, but, like, I mean, it's because DFW is huge.
Look, it's red-black.
I bet it's not red-black.
Really? Castle Loshtwain?
It could be that weird mono black deck we played.
Sure, but, like, probably it's red-black. I bet it is red-black. I'll take red-black versus the field.
Okay, now I think it's red-black. Maybe it's red-black sack.
It's not, then we'll just Gantha.
Good point.
Yes, this is the legendary Bezax. I've heard the legends of Bezax. He was wait. Let me see if I can remember Ben White's description, because it was fucking great.
Okay.
I think Ben White's described him as very well adjusted, nothing like Azax. I believe that was the term that Ben White's used.
That's great. Does his first name actually start with B, or is it just the bit that, like...
No, I believe it actually starts with B.
Bezax comes after Azax, you know? You knew your brother in college. And he was well adjusted in college? That's savage.
Okay, wait. We actually have a real choice here.
Yeah.
So we could play 2 Elves Oath, or we could play Troll. But Troll makes... Wait. Doesn't Troll make almost as much mana?
Yeah.
So we could get along. Our Nykthos makes 4, 5, 7. I guess the Elves do make mana if they live.
They're not both gonna die. I mean, I guess they could both die pretty easily to this Harvester.
It's not hard for both of them to die.
But if they spend their turn killing both our elves, we're, like, not that...
I think we should just play Troll here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's complicated, but I think it's right. Like, partially just, I also think Resolve Troll is just incredibly good against red-black, whereas if we leave it in our hand, it's not safe.
Oh, good point.
Like, I really don't want them to, like, top deck Thoughtseize and kill Troll that way.
Nobody thinks their brother was well-adjusted in college, okay?
I would like to state that I am not sure my sibling has been well-adjusted at any point in our respective lives. That is all.
When do we leave for Dallas? I'm not going, actually, but Andrew leaves tomorrow morning.
I leave tomorrow morning. Greg doesn't leave.
I'm actually going to Texas the day after RC Dallas.
That's true.
To visit family.
All right, so it's actually a little complicated. We should play Elf or Oath here.
Okay.
Because we don't really have a payoff other than Oath.
Yeah.
So maybe I should just Oath, and then in case I hit Cav, I just play the Cav and not play any Elves. Is fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think that's right?
I think so.
I'm just like never playing these Elves. They're just Elves in my hand.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll board them out. It's not complicated. This is just right. Okay, that's reasonable. Wow,
look.
I'm a genius. Give me the award now.
I kind of thought geniuses lived in lamps.
Okay, so now we could Nykthos. That doesn't seem that compelling.
No.
Even if we hit a storm, we can't do it. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this.
Also, shout out to one of my favorite SpongeBob quotes when he says, "I'm a genius," and someone says, "I thought geniuses lived in lamps." It's a 10 out of 10 SpongeBob quote, and every time anyone says they're a genius, I always say it, and no one ever gets the joke.
That's because the joke's kind of mid, Greg.
I know.
All right. That is true. Jellenbogen has a lot of chaos energy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What do they have?
I don't know. Kill spells?
I guess.
I mean, do you think I should not attack?
Nah, send it.
I think attacking is good.
Is there another cab in the bin?
There is.
What?
I checked that we had something good to bring back.
Yeah. So if they kill our cav, we can recav. Are they gonna fatal push?
I mean, that's certainly not implausible, but it's also just fine. What? They're gonna like finish it off or something? What is going on?
They're gonna stomp it?
Oh. That could happen, but it's also fine.
Did I ever sell the Lotus? No, I would never.
I believe Greg has no intention of selling Lotus at all at any point.
Yeah.
Obviously, who knows what the future can hold. Greg could really need money, down the line. But,
sure.
Like, we have no reason to believe the Lotus will ever be sold.
Yeah, I really like my Lotus. I don't want to sell it.
I mean, that makes sense to me. I think if I had one Lotus, I would never sell it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would be more valuable to me than however much it's worth.
Yeah.
The only thing I could imagine doing is, like, putting it with some service that will, like, take good care of it for me if I'm worried about, like...
Yeah.
keeping track of it. Anyway, so I've been sideboarding in this manner. After some testing, I don't know, I just played a little against red-black, and I just... weirdly, this thing just, like, keeps coming up for me, like, over and over and over and over again. To the point that I just, like, am sold on siding this in because I do this so much and it's so good.
Yeah. And you don't really have time to wish for both.
Yes, and it kind of mitigates the trade issue because it kind of mitigates the trade issue because that gives you a good 4 to find.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's contingent on having this card, but I don't know, you just have this card a fair amount.
I do think, Zoe, there are two types of people in the world who regards to winning a Black Lotus. I think there are people who would sell it immediately for the highest price they can get, and I think there are people who would hold.
Well, I admit there's a dollar amount.
Oh, there's definitely a dollar amount that I'd sell it for, but I think it's
just much higher than market price.
Like,
yeah.
Well,
this is like a discussion I've had before is how much would it cost to buy my Pro Tour trophy? And I believe my answer, I am not interested in considering offers below 100K.
I see.
And it's just a trophy. It's just like a piece of glass.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, like, I certainly have a number.
Yeah.
But it's a completely implausible number.
Sure.
Yes. What you said is accurate, Matt.
Yeah.
I think straight up 100K I might take.
Okay.
I think 100K is pretty competitive on my BG trophy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's oath. Nice. Wait, well, actually, I'll discuss that at a later point. Okay. It's too much nonsense for the moment. I don't know. I'm not sure the value would decrease that much if I got a second trophy. I would just value both trophies pretty highly, is my guess. I mean, I do have other trophies. They're just not PT trophies, to be honest. You instantly gave away your SG trophy to your sponsor, and it's obviously worth more than your Pro Tour trophy. Nice Colin. That's a great response.
I believe Darksteel does remain a creature if the automaton dies.
Yes. Woodcaller, it's not tied to Woodcaller at all. The effect just Woodcaller just does it, and it stays that way regardless of what happens to Woodcaller.
What a weird game. We drew our 1F Citadel, both Polyks, 2 elves after boarding out 2 elves.
Well, we might do the thing here.
I understand.
Okay, so they have Shieldred.
Okay.
Right? Like, it's unhinged. Well, I guess maybe that link from the lands.
Early stream. We stream at 2 p.m. every Thursday, actually.
Yes, this is our...
Usually we stream limited at this time, but we're streaming Pioneer because the tournament's the regionals is so soon. We also stream at 2 p.m. every Friday, but we are not streaming 2 p.m. tomorrow because of Andrew will be in Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe that anyone reasonably should offer me what I would be willing to part with it for.
Yeah.
Like, that's why the statement I would never sell it, I think, is just a fact. Okay, so they were looking for lands, they didn't hit lands. That's what just happened, right? So their 3 cards, in my opinion, are, like, all expensive, one of them Shieldred.
Yeah. So do you want to Karn and plus on their treasure?
Well, we don't have to plus on their treasure because Karn does prevent the treasure being used.
Oh, right.
So, like, I think we should definitely play Karn because we want to deny them the mana.
Sure.
and it seems pretty hard for them to kill the card in this spot, actually, even if we wish.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2 damage, they can't animate this, like, what are they going to do
Yeah,
with it?
okay, good point. I mean, they could stomp it.
Okay, but it's...
But they use Noxious Grasp on an elf. If they had Stomp, they would have
No, they
stomped.
use on Polycake.
Oh.
They can have Stomp.
Okay, yeah.
For sure. But I think we should play I mean, maybe we should Karn Plus. Karn Plus is not implausible. Like, my worry here is the Fable flipping. The Fable's coming.
I mean, I think Karn get Boat is pretty... I know
that's the plan I'm considering,
yeah.
Yes. I would really like to get Boat.
I mean, or the Stones, but I think Boat's better.
No, it's either I think it's either Boat or Woodcaller.
Well, the only reason Stone is good is if they go land Shieldred, we can then kill it.
Right. But, like, they can't Stomp and Shieldred, right?
Yes.
I guess they could if they, like, draw a land... No, if they draw a land, then they could. Because a 2 mana to Stomp, play a land, attack...
Yeah, okay.
Like, the plus isn't actually crazy upon consideration here. Wait, I think maybe we should plus. I'm going around to plussing. Because of the Stomp thing is kind of brutal, actually.
Yeah.
And, like, we're pretty insulated from not Stomp. Like,
right.
Usually just have almost no Dreadboards these days, so I'm not sure about that. I think we should plus on the treasure.
Okay.
Opponent taking in response for some reason.
I think that might have been a tilt tank that they wanted to cast something, and now they're sad they can't.
Yeah, I am currently leaning towards Wand. It's hard to say, though. If for any reason we end up eating together this week in Cracker Game, you know it. You know it. Apolitos, yeah, you know I've never declined a Cracker Game in my life. I also think it's not that unlikely that we will, to be honest. Yeah, although I will note here for any of my compatriots, my team is tentatively scheduled to have a Sunday dinner / post-mortem on our testing process. So I am somewhat booked for Sunday. Although I assume if a few random hangers-on came, and that would be fine.
Yeah. How will you winning the tournament affect that? Sorry, how will you coming in second place to the tournament because you couldn't wish for a statue in a key moment affect that event?
I think not too much.
Okay.
I think Sunday will. I think that the Sunday the Sunday like rebound PTQ thing will take much longer than the actual tournament. So.
Sure.
Second place to Colin is the worst possible. Colin, I would be happy if I got second place to you. Also, Colin, here's my real question for you.
It has to be someone playing a deck where statue is very good. By the way. But yeah, keep going.
Oh, the thing on Sunday is it's basically just an RC for Atlanta where top 8 get invites. Is the thing. It's definitely and I think there's like some reasonable prizes, but
there's dollars involved.
But like that's not the point. The main point of it is just that it's an RC with it's an 8 slot RC.
You can play it even if you're queued though for the dollars.
Yes. Second place to Colin is definitely the worst possible. However, something you should consider is that if I played Colin in the finals and I offered a split, do you think Colin would accept? Now, keep in mind that green is favored against red-black, but also that Colin is Colin.
I don't know what that means.
Not a fucking chance? Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure if your stance would change because we're friends or not.
Do you think if Andrew won game 1 and re-offered the split, he would accept it?
Wait, you think I'd re-offer the split after I beat Colin game 1?
I'm just saying, what if, you know?
Wait, there's a showcase challenge Sunday? Wait, Azax, is the showcase challenge Sunday Pioneer or is it Modern? That's a really important question.
I'm also rooting for the homies from home. Oh, and we're so rewarded for not wishing.
Oh yeah, we got massive.
Anything we had wished for would have just been duressed away.
Oh, Sunday being Pioneer is very interesting. I might play that instead. I should bring a laptop. That's really good to know. Because I would definitely consider playing the Showcase Challenge over the Sunday like RCQ rebound thing. Will I actually follow through in that? No idea, but I definitely could see doing it. Alright. Things are now getting a little awkward. Because Boat just doesn't do anything here. What should we do?
I mean, we could get the Filigree Silex.
Well, I think maybe we should play Polyk
Okay.
and plus on the treasure again.
I love it.
It could go very wrong, but I think it's...
Automaton's pretty good.
Wait, Automaton is pretty good. Wait, we should probably just get that,
Just
right?
get Automaton.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if they stomp Karn, it's even fine. We just drew an extra Karn. Like,
Yeah, it should be fine into anything other than Bloodtooth Harvester, basically. That's the one thing that would go horribly wrong, but
that's true.
It seems right, though.
But also, just, like, would have played...
I don't think it makes much sense for them to have.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want to needle anything.
I mean, we could, in theory, needle reflection, but I'm off that. That seems better.
Sure. I mean, wait, can you needle reflections of Kiki Jiki? Serious question.
I believe you can needle reflection of Kiki Jiki, yeah.
Okay.
I believe that the backside of cards is just a list of cards. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, needle Hive of the Eye-Top, like, mate, it doesn't seem very good. Like,
yeah, I think it's either this line or plus Polyk, and those two lines seem close to me.
Yeah.
That's my own stance. This line is much worse if they find Bloodtooth Harvester, but much better if they don't.
Yeah.
But I think there's no reason to put Bloodtooth Harvester in their hand.
Yeah.
I think if they don't have Bloodtooth Harvester, this
and I think there are active reasons to not put Bloodtooth Harvester in their hand. But.
Okay, a lot of people out there have seemingly never read the card with color Automaton.
Yeah, people keep saying it's bad, and then people keep saying, "Oh, oops, haven't read it." It's like, well.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure those sets are the same set, but there was a lot of discussion in chat over what this card does, and a lot of people who don't play in their sideboard, and you might be right. There's a correlation.
Yeah. They might sack their reflections here to kill Karn.
Well, they don't even have to do that, right? They can just copy the...
Oh, good point.
Wait, they're not doing that, though.
Okay, they're not doing that.
I don't know why, but they aren't doing that. No, wait, they are doing it. Okay,
they just
well...
need the mana?
Well, it sounds like they want the mana, yeah. That's what this
Yeah.
implies. But I'm happy with that exchange. I mean, I think they have Shieldred still.
Sure.
And I mean, obviously, them playing Shieldred isn't great first here, but like...
Well, we got some time.
Yeah, we're not in a rush.
Yeah.
Necromentia?
Okay. Oh, they know our hand. They're gonna name Cav?
Wait, they don't know our hand. They don't know about the Karn,
No,
right?
they dressed it. They don't know the Karn. Oh, they Necromentia Nykthos.
That's a very reasonable choice. Since I both need to draw a land and not having this in my deck is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I can definitely win from here, but
sure.
that I think is a good play from our opponent. Well, I mean, I think I should play Karn again.
I agree.
I mean, what I should do with it is very unclear, but here I guess I'm in the same spot. I can wish again without fear because they can't kill it again for the same reason.
I mean, they could still have.
They don't have stomp. No. At this point, it makes no sense for them to stop. They have 2 mana up in my hands if I didn't use it.
Yeah.
So,
right, they wouldn't have sacrificed their thing.
Yeah, they don't have that. I mean, I think that. I mean, I still think they might have Shieldred, but. What do you think we should get, Greg? I guess I think Mightstone Weakstone is probably the
I think I like Mightstone and Weakstone. The
Even though it's
awkward thing
weird.
is that, oh god, it's so awkward if we don't draw.
Maybe we should just plus and delay decision.
What if we get the Filigree Silex?
Why?
It kills so many rectangles on their side of the board.
But plussing does too.
It kills fewer rectangles.
Yeah. So we get the Filigree Silex.
Maybe. Maybe that's bad.
No, it's not bad.
I mean, it's definitely not bad. I think it's better than Boat.
But if we get Filigree Silex and they attack our card into 1, then we can't wish Francis Shield if they draw a land or
Okay,
something.
get Mightstone Weakstone.
Wait, I think I should plus.
Oh, plus, fine. Plus.
I think we should just delay the decision.
Okay, sure.
I think delaying the decision makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
If we want to get Filigree Silex, we can just do it next turn. There's no way for them to kill Karn.
Sure.
Barring they're like one of Dreadbore. Look, if they top deck the one of Dreadbore, I guess good beats.
Yeah.
But, like, I just think this makes a lot of sense. And we'll have much more information next turn.
Right.
For example, we'll know whether they drew a land to play their children. We'll know whether we drew a land.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a classic plus angle. If you add a Citadel, Bobby will start boarding in. Yeah, no matter how many Citadels you add at sideboard, Bobby will board them all in.
Yeah.
So, that's important to understand. But, anyway. This is something I've experienced before, where, like, boarding out elves makes things kind of weird. Okay. I mean, that Thoughtseize is fine. Obviously, it could take something in my hand. It's just like, I have DI gas. I don't really need any of it. Okay. So, the thing is, I'm not sure I should play Cav.
Boat.
Boat. That's a great choice. Let's get Boat.
Okay.
Because then we still also have the loyalty to get Mites of Weakstone. This play worked out brilliantly, Greg. Imagine if we had Filigree Silex here instead of 2 loyalty.
Yeah.
It would be a lot worse.
It would be a lot worse. We could play it and play it, wipe their board and Polyk. Like,
I guess that's pretty good.
it's still pretty good. Like, also, famously, it does not kill Darksteel Citadel, right?
What doesn't?
Filigree Silex.
Yes, it's
For many
indestructible.
reasons. Okay.
It's probably also non-land, but it is among other things indestructible. Yeah, I mean, we could kill Karn to kill Shieldred, but Shieldred also doesn't actually matter that much.
I want to plus on a thing and play a Cav. And when I say that, I mean I want to do it in the opposite order. Oh, or we could Karn Polyk. Or sorry, Kiora Polyk. Maybe that's better because we draw a card.
I think I like Cure Polyk.
Okay, let's cure. Well, the awkward thing is we can't block Shield. I mean, we could crit
We
the
have
Sky.
an indestructible thing to block.
Oh, no, don't we have to use it if we need it for mana? If you want to Karn Kiora Polyk?
I don't like that.
I mean, either way, we're using it for mana, I think. But Polyk can crew the boat, and the boat can block Shield.
Wait, I propose no Cure Polyk.
And leave up the Citadel?
I propose no Cure Polyk, leave up the Citadel, plus on the boat, and hit them for 5. Probably plus on the artifact, actually. Plus on something. Yeah, I like that. I want to protect Karn for another turn.
The question is, do we want to kill one of their treasures that's currently off, or do we want to hit them for 5?
I don't think I care about dealing with 5.
Okay, I think I feel the same way. I mean, I could imagine winning a race, but like...
I just don't think the game really looks like that very much.
I think we should have played Cav. I kind of want the mana. And if they kill Cav, we can just crew up boat and block. If they have a kill spell for Cav, if there are 2 cards or kill spell for Cav and kill spell for boat, and they're hellbent.
Well, that's not what I'm afraid of.
Ooh, that's bad.
I'm afraid of Extinction Event.
Oh, okay, that's a good point.
The argument is that I just think the treasure might matter more than the 5 damage, but it's close either way. I feel very unconfident about the lack of attack. All right, now definitely I want to attack with boat, I think.
Wait, do you want to attack with a 6/6 lifelink?
Oh, crew with Polyk, not Karn. Oh, I didn't think about that hard. That might have made sense. Wait a second. Why do you want to do that? I mean, that's very good if they have nothing. So let's say they have a kill spell.
Yeah, if they have like power word.
Doesn't it also require the top our Citadel? I'm off this.
Okay.
I wanna play Cav.
Okay.
Because I like the...
Or they could have push with no Karn in play. That's a good point.
Okay, and now I want to crew with Polyk attack.
Okay.
And I mean, we are winning the race. I assume they're going to kill the boat, but now then we're like taxing their removal spells so they can't kill the Polyk.
Yep.
And if they don't kill the boat and they just take 6, I mean that's got to be fine.
Yep.
Could attack with this also actually.
Because you're gonna hit it for 3.
For 9, that seems goodish. I think we should do that.
Okay.
It's very hard for them to attack back, even though I understand we're at a life total. It turns out Karn was the only thing preventing us from attacking the opponent. You just flipped the script.
Yeah.
This is also an open decklist angle, where an open decklist I would know how many Dreadbores they have, and I may or may not have made that play.
Right.
I just tend to assume people have 0 to 1, and I don't like playing around it against 0.5 expectation Dreadbores.
Sure.
Whereas in reality, I would know here that they have 1, maybe they have 2. I don't know. But to answer your question, I will not be misnaming my deck in Melee because that makes it really annoying for people who run stats on Melee, and I prefer not to make their lives harder rather than easier.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a huge deal or anything, but I will not be misnaming deck now, or really ever. I don't believe in that. Mostly because I like looking at stats.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty like... I think it's kind of impolite to like enjoy stats existing and then also make those stats harder.
Yeah.
That's my stance. Yep, and here's the event.
Okay.
So that's fine. So let's see, they can attack me to 10, I draw down to 8. At that point, I probably have to be a little conservative with my Citadel, but it'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's play a Cav.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Cav to crew boat and attack for 6.
Okay, don't forget they have Hive.
They have Hive. So they can. So let's see. They crew Hive, hit me to 5. I go to 3. They go to 10, up to 12.
And then they're dead to the Cav in our hand.
Well, they're not dead next turn, are they? I mean, they'll be dead. Depends on how many. Depends on what they.
But if they activate Hive, then
they're not dead on board, are they?
Yeah, you play the Cav in hand, crew the boat. They'll be at 12. 6 from the boat, plus 5 from the Cav, plus 3 from the Citadel is lethal.
But they can block. They'll block with Shieldred.
Oh, they're gonna just attack with Hive.
Yes.
Oh, right. That's pretty bad if they just attack with Hive.
Yeah, I think the attack is wrong.
Okay. To be fair, with the themselves thing, I love making jokes that only I find funny. That's my favorite type of humor.
That does more or less describe every joke I ever make. That's not true. A singlet subset me and Greg find funny.
Yes.
But just feels like we're losing, which I don't like.
Yeah, we got punished for never finding the stone, right?
Well, maybe I could have killed Carnifine Stone. That's the main thing I could have done.
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry, I have 7 mana, but I don't want to draw a card.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play Cav first.
Oh, sure. And then use Vigilance mode.
Well, I think I need to untap Citadel. It depends on what I hit.
Well, yeah, I was hoping you hit a land.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, so now crew the boat, attack, kill the Harvester.
Yeah, and then untap the Cav.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might lose to that decision. I don't know if I can reasonably assume the mana won't matter, though, or did not matter at some previous point during this actual game that we were playing. Like, our opponent was pretty mana constrained. They used every treasure they had. You're right, Tom, that what I did didn't work out. I'm still not sure it was wrong. So... Why is that? Yeah, there's Invasion our graveyard because, I don't know, MSJ thinks it might be right, so I'm giving it another chance. But yeah. I don't think I'm likely to register it. I just don't think I should attack with Cav 2? I don't think so. I don't want to take from this really badly. Like, I think I'm winning, and I just need to not lose. You're so sold on Invasion.
Whoa.
Well, you definitely... I really don't think you should be so sold. Okay.
Well, that's very bad.
Yeah, I mean, we need to draw something that does something. Although, we could Storm, I think. Because this is 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes.
I mean, I think we have to.
Yeah, I agree. So let's play this, because it's free.
Okay, yep.
I am very confident that the claim Invasion is very good is false. It might be right to play it, but I don't think it being very good is reasonable. If that makes sense. Oh, well, that's fucking great. I don't know if it's good enough to win exactly, but it's definitely what we should do.
I think we're dead on board.
Why are we dead on board?
They activate Hive, attack. We only have 2 blockers. They attack with Shieldred also. Oh, but then we can block...
But then we block Shieldred.
Okay, with the boat, yeah. Right.
So we're not dead on board. I mean, you can play whatever you want. I don't know. I've played all these cards before. I think Invasion is clearly bad. I think Shadowspear is clearly bad. I do think Shadowspear makes a little more sense with Convoke being popular, but I still think it's probably bad. It's
hey,
just
Levi!
not
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the subscription!
The thing about Invasion is that, like, the opening hand thing is a really big deal. Like, I keep a lot of one-landers with Oath, and I think you just can't keep one-landers with Invasion, and I'm just worried that overrides just everything else put together. Just all the factors, like the Seeing 5, the ability to attack it, the ability to take Oaths off it, just like every other aspect of the card is just like less important than I can keep more hands.
And when I said the extra devotion, I meant when you draw Oath and Invasion, you get to have 2 devotion. Rather than when you draw Oath, you only get 1 devotion.
Love to see Levy. Welcome to stream, Levy.
Levy. Sorry, I said Levi.
I don't know. You could say Levi. I might be saying it wrong, actually. Yeah. It's never safe to assume that I say literally anyone's name ever right.
Currently, the last...
the 4th Oath.
The 4th Oath.
I think it's very reasonable to play Invasion in addition to 4 Oaths. I'm pretty worried that 4 Oath is just too good, though. Well, I might as well attack. So let's see. We can make some wolves.
True. I think you should scoot for clock minutes.
Okay. I mean, I have 10 minutes, but
yeah.
Fine. That's maniacal. The third Oath is insane. The third Oath is, like, not close better than the first Invasion.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I mean, you can obviously do whatever you want. I can't stop you, but I will offer my opinion for the stream. I think the third Oath is not close better than the third Invasion. I think the fourth Oath is maybe better. You want to keep your one-landers with Oath, like you just do. Yeah, so I don't know if we punted that game. Certainly so we made several decisions that didn't work out.
Yeah.
The one I think might be wrong is not killing a card in 5 nights a week, so maybe that just plays around the way we can lose.
Right, and like maybe the turn we got Boat is the turn we just should have gotten the Mightstone, the Weakstone, and Chilled.
No, I liked I think the turn we could have killed card and found it where I plussed card. I think the first 2 times we plussed card were wrong, and the third one was the first 2 were right and the third one was wrong.
Sure.
Is my belief.
Okay.
I think not attacking with the Boat was sane.
But like getting Mightstone, they still had 2 treasures in play at that point. So like killing cards to get Mightstone and Weakstone was a big cost.
That's true.
Yeah, this hand is excellent.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, weirdly, it might be better if this elf was something else.
Yeah.
But as often the case against red black. But well, I mean, dumb. But the problem is your deck still floods all the time. Also.
Yeah.
The thing is like,
but
you can't just say I'm gonna cut Ponder for a land because I want to keep more hands. Like, it's like, well, this deck gets you on both sides.
Well, also, don't forget that it's Dom, so he doesn't need to cut a card for the 22nd land. He's just going to play it.
That's fair.
And I think if you had to play 61 cards, I predict you would play 22nd land as your next card.
No, I'd play the 5th Oath, I think.
Okay.
I don't think I'm Ponder saturated yet.
Yeah.
See, the thing about turn 1 elf here that is pretty nice is we've successfully protected our Wolfwiller from Thoughtseize.
That's true.
Which was the card in our hand I most didn't want to get Thoughtseized.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Ooh, you love to see that. Because now we get to go Kiora plus Old Growth plus draw a card.
Nice.
Which is just the dream. Doop boop boo.
Doop boop boop.
I mean, we could definitely lose this game, don't get me wrong. This hand
Hey, JQM Tour, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow!
I would describe our situation as in pretty serious danger of getting Extinction Evented.
I see.
But not in a lot of danger of most other things.
And hey, Cool Colin, thanks for the follow also! Welcome to the stream.
After this, that's actually a matchup I've tested incredibly extensively. Greg and I have actually spent hours testing that exact matchup. So I can tell you with great confidence, the answer is green is favored, it's definitely close, you can definitely lose, but green's the favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like 55-45, you know, like
I think it's 60-40 green.
They're fine, whatever, we're quibbling.
Yeah.
But their best draw, like they have very good draws that you often lose to. But yeah, green's the favorite for sure. Just overall, at the end of the day, anytime red-green misses a beat, green wins is the short answer. They just kind of need to go Elf, Stormseeker into vehicle every time, and if they ever don't, green wins.
Am I a boater? No. We were testing it out for the last RC. Andrew wanted to be a boater, and we played it some, and I lost to green so much.
What percentage would I say of the red-black matchup? In between 55 and 60 is my guess.
For green?
Yeah. Not some sort of blowout also. Well, that's very good, but I can't really deploy it now. Should I attack with Old Control and Vigilance it?
Yeah.
I think that like where it falls in 55 to 6. So like I think when red black was maximally hateful, it approached 50%. Like green was maybe 52%. Red black is currently not maximally hateful. Nothing changed.
We are aware of event.
No, green is certainly not even or slightly above in every matchup. Green has some bad matchups. Creativity is slightly bad if they're playing Xenoworm.
Mono white is slightly bad.
Mono white is slightly bad. Spirits is heinous. Just an awful matchup. Like a lot. Auras is awful.
Yeah.
Basically, green definitely isn't slightly above it in every matchup. Most of green's matchups are close to the middle on either side, though.
Yeah.
Like Greasefang is the interesting one. I think Greasefang has historically been Greasefang favored, but I think Polycade has moved the needle substantially to the point that I'm no longer sure. I think at this point it might be a coin flip. But yeah. Well, it is true that if they have event, they kill Kiora too. That is definitely true. I guess I was thinking that isn't important because we have Kiored hand, but maybe that's false because we'll really need the mana exactly next turn to like Karn into thing. Not sure if we pointed that turn or not. 6, 7, 8. So this is a wand angle, by the way. I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, because we have exactly 8 mana.
We have exactly 8.
Sure.
I mean, you can play as many events as you want, but I basically think you should play 3 events if you're serious about beating green.
All right, guys, we gotta hit him up with the Team Wand command because now it's actually targeting a Shield Grid.
Yeah, I think Wand's a great hit here. Yep. I mean, we're still quite vulnerable to event, to be clear.
Yep.
But I don't think they have it. I think they probably would have ended us last turn.
I think so too.
If they do still have it, it will be bad. It's not untenable. We get to untap like Kiora, untap, play Troll, and like maybe won something as well.
Sure.
But I mean, you can feel however you want. I'm just telling you how the matchup is. I'm not telling you how you have to feel.
Yeah. Facts don't care about your feelings, Andrew.
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I only deal in ruthlessness. I don't deal in how things like I don't know. Sorry to like meme on your comment too hard, Will. But like what I'm kind of getting at is like I don't know. I don't know what that means. First of all, I don't know what felt comfortable against the deck means. Second of all, I don't know what like I have a lot of questions like who are you testing against? How good are they? Are you much better than them? Is this Moto Leagues? I have a lot of questions in those general vein.
I want a double block here.
I think the double block is pretty reasonable.
I mean, they could have... We could get, like Noxious Grasp or Powered War Kill is really rough. But, like, I don't know. I feel like if they do that, we'll just, like, wish for a boat and...
What if we single block?
Oh, wait. That's pretty good, actually. It forces them to spend 3 mana for their thing to live.
I think we should single block.
Okay, let's do it.
I think this is the sort of situation where everyone is really hoping we don't just take the simple make them spend 3 chump block angle.
Yeah.
And we should just do it. Because this is a classic, there's an Alan Wu quote here. The Alan Wu quote is, do what your opponent doesn't want.
Yeah.
And I'm just imagining myself in the red-black seat, and this is what they don't want us to do.
Yeah.
It just definitely is. All right, Leveler.
Oh. Yeah. I was going to say Boat, but Leveler's a lot better.
Leveler is Boat's bigger brother.
Uh-huh.
Please explain the single block. Matt, I didn't want to get blown out by a 2-mana kill spell. So, like, I just thought that, like, if they play 2-mana kill spell and pump 3 times, which is possible, I lose both trolls. And I just think that, like, I think that's the way that I lose. I don't know. Like, I think that the double block is just very good. If they remove, they kill both areas anyway. Well, yes, but like, oh wait, you're saying it's the same?
That is a good point.
Maybe it's the same. Hold on. I violated PV's rule. I hate it when I violate PV's rule. Okay, I concede it was wrong. Should I Ox this Bloodtith? I don't really see a reason to. It expends my Boseiju, so like I don't really want to expend
Well,
that.
can you use... Oh, no, you already used Kiora. Yeah, I'd say go.
Yeah. Okay, everyone's right. It was wrong.
Yep. We got lost in the sauce.
It is almost certainly irrelevant, but strictly wrong. It's important to play around Giant Growth, you know? You never
Yeah,
know.
it was us being limited players thinking about not wanting to get combat tricked.
Anyway, let's see. What else was I saying about Stock Green?
Alright, you're probably just screaming it from the rooftops.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like me.
Oh, baby! Guess what that Shieldred is?
A Power Stone?
An ox! It could be a power stone.
I don't think it's going to be an ox, Greg. Bad news. It's not an ox. It's a Power Stone.
I see.
Mm-mm. Like, I'm definitely attacking, and I want to kill the Shieldred.
Yeah. Gotta play around Sure Strike, yeah.
So I'm thinking here because I'm thinking about Extinction Event, but I guess it doesn't matter because our...
You'd still have Cityscape Leveler.
Yeah. Alright, let's place Cavalier.
And we draw too, like, I mean...
Yeah, it's
draw
all fine.
also, to be clear. You could make it, you can make it Nox. And put something good on top.
Oh, nice. We can go nuts now. So now we untap this.
Uh-huh. Don't forget you've already attacked, so you can't get Leveler. Okay.
Don't forget I've already... Like, they might... Like, we might kill them. We're flashing back Storm.
No, I understand.
Okay.
But, like, you can't unearth Leveler. There.
Oh, sure. Yeah, maybe we should have won that match 3-0. But, I don't know.
I still like our plays.
Well, no, I think what we might have missed is that one turn with the boat, where we plus the card on their thing. Plussing the card on their thing was certainly right, but we maybe should have included the boat with a creature.
Oh,
which
sure.
Chat talked about.
Okay, yeah.
That might have been right.
Yeah, Sarah is right. We could have unearthed. To draw a card. Off Kiora.
It is a legal maneuver. But, yeah. Anyway.
I've spent 8 mana to draw one card in my life before. I can't exactly point to a time when or where, but I guarantee I've done it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to play this Invasion, even though I'm trying it in this league because at MSJ's recommendation.
Yeah. Also, not looking good for us both having to leave around 5, that match took basically a full hour.
Well, I blame Society.
Squirtle 19, that name's... Oh, they were on the trophy list.
Gigantha. Alright, so this means it could mean Convoke, it could mean Red-Black Sack. This hand is... Could mean BTL. It could mean a lot of things. I mean, this hand's just a Maul, I think.
Okay.
Like, against that, like, Braws their decks. Issues that if it's, like, Convoke or Snap Dead, and even if it's, like, one of the grindier decks, our hand isn't even good.
Yeah, okay. A Snull. I do like the phrase Snull.
Okay, well, we definitely keep this, and the Tuck is very complex.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one of them, I think, and I have no idea what the second one's supposed to be.
I feel like it's supposed to be Karn.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably Karn. God, I wish I knew what they were playing. No, I mean, I guess it's Karn against most of the fields. Okay. What I was thinking about is, like, against Convoke specifically, I actually really like Karn as 6-mana Ratchet Bomb, then force them to attack it and lose creatures in the attacks also.
Okay.
So, like, if I knew they were Convoke,
yeah,
I might keep Karn, but then I would have to keep it over Cav, I guess, which I also really like, so I don't know. And for the ones I just don't know they're Convoke, right?
Oh,
God
no.
damn it. Why is it always auras? It's okay, Greg. We'll probably want to lose this one in like 15 minutes.
That's true. That's good for
to really make
time.
up a lot of stream time.
Yeah. Lol, we died.
Wait, did I have a second land? This is a hope they don't have a second land angle. Aura's Mulling to 6 does not have the luxury of keeping a second land necessarily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did they top or bottom? They bottomed? Oh yeah. Okay. We're doing it now. Cure into Oath.
Yep.
We are in this one to win it, chat. We are in it to win it. Missing the second land is just the sort of thing we need. So we need to take a forest here, right?
I think so.
Because we need to... Well, wait, we should think a little bit. Because we need to cab next turn. I mean, we could take Karn because it's very good here with Ratchet Bomb.
Yeah, just fair Ratchet Bomb.
Just like slam Karn next turn, wish for Ratchet Bomb. Well, we have Kiora.
Well, I know.
But the problem is that the Ratchet Bomb also mana screws us. But it might not matter.
Yeah.
It might mana screw us and still be extremely game winning.
Yeah.
I guess though, it's the scenario where we play Karn, we wish Ratchet Bomb, they kill Karn. The Ratchet Bomb is pretty unappealing. I think this is actually a pretty close pick. Yeah, I mean, certainly if my Kiora in hand were a third forest, I would take Karn every time. I guess the thing is they also might not be able to kill Karn if they miss their land drop, which is just pretty possible.
Yeah. Does Aqueous Form trigger if they hit the Planeswalker?
Yes, it's on attack.
Ah, okay.
This is, I think, very close. So just how good is it if we turn 3 Cav? The issue is I'm pretty worried about calving and losing.
I think I want Karn.
I think so too. I just think that the mana sources are just pretty replaceable.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the dream is to take Karn. I think this is right. I'm not sure.
Right.
I haven't played against enough against Auras to be confident, but I like the Karn pick. Damn it. We might be back out of it. It really depends on what they have, but this could be very bad. Oh no. Okay. That's very bad.
Yeah.
That's the thing we need them not to have. Okay. How do we ever win from here? Well, we're not very dead. We're merely regular dead. Wow, and they topped? So unlucky. Okay. So... what do we do now?
I think we should play Cav.
And next turn, we intend to next turn make a lot of mana Karn.
Karn, Kiora, Ratchet Bomb, kill their
or kill them.
Or kill them.
Yeah, Cav to somehow kill them next turn is I think the line.
Yeah. We might be dead next turn, but...
yeah, I mean, if that happens, it happens. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't really play around that, it turns out. We only have 1 mana to play with.
Yeah.
With 2 mana, we could might and do it.
Yeah.
Or something. But, with exactly 5 mana, there's nothing we can wish for that really helps here is the issue.
Yeah.
So, I think this is just right. Odds of killing them looking pretty decent, though.
That's
If
true.
we get a next turn, I think we have decent chances. What I'm afraid of is they topped the last turn.
Yeah,
Which
well,
means
I
they might
think
have hit a
that means
land.
it's a land.
But if it's a land and they play 3 1-drop auras, I predict it ends in death.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to describe the sequence.
That's an insane suggestion.
I mean, nobody loves wishing for Needle and naming you are already dead more than Azax does. Important update. Yeah, so basically, usually the way this works is they find Ethereal Armor with the Light Paws, and then they play the Ethereal Armor from their hand.
Yeah.
Which, if that's what's happening, I mean, we might well be dead this turn. I haven't done any math, and nor will I do any math.
Yep.
But I suspect that it's very bad. 9 + 7 is 16. That is not lethal. If they attack me for 16, I will take it. If they attack Kiora, I will let Kiora die. Simply.
It's too free for the system.
I don't know if it's too free for the system.
What
We're
about
not
for
out of
the
the woods
magic?
yet. So they're killing Kiora and hitting for 7. I mean, I think the Cav in play is definitely, excuse me, better than the Kiora in play. I mean, it's 3 whole pips, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to say where we would even go with just Kiora in play.
Yeah. I like the Cav.
So I think it's pretty clearly. I don't think we have a choice.
Yep.
Oh, you said we have a chance. I'm sorry, Sarah. Yes, we have a chance.
Yeah.
We have no choice, but we have a chance. Okay, that's good.
Agreed.
But it all starts with using Nykthos here.
Yep.
So we use Nykthos. This is 5, is that right?
Yep.
Then we play Kiora, untap Nykthos, right?
Yep.
Then we can reuse Nykthos to 6. And then we storm?
Can we sneak a troll in before we reuse Nykthos?
I don't think we can, right? Because we don't have mana to use Nykthos after we... Yeah, we can't.
Okay.
But this is like... This is pretty real what's happening here. Because we're starting with 2 mana up, which means we're very live to keep going.
Yeah.
Because we can hit any Nykthos, any Kiora, basically. Yeah. It seems very hard to get away from this line. I was thinking about weird card things we could do, but I think they're all just not anywhere close to good enough.
Yep.
Like, we could Karn Wand Light Pause, but they still have an unblockable thing with 2 auras on it, and they draw a card with the Audacity.
Yeah.
Like, even though it would then only be a... Well, I guess then it would only be a 4/4. Oh, wait, hold on. I mean, I should legitimately think about this. So, wait. So if we Karn Wand Light Pause, that's the full line I'm considering.
Yeah.
Then, so their guy shrinks to be just a 5/5, right? Because this gives +3, this gives +1, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're at 11. I mean, we're not dead to... Well, we're dead to, like...
All the glitters would definitely kill us, right?
Yeah, and I guess that's a pretty plausible card for them to still have. Okay, I think we should probably
I guess
big.
would all the glitter... Maybe we should actually do the math. That's 4, 8, 9. It's actually not lethal. It's 1 off lethal, right?
Then it's 4, 8, 9, 10... Yes.
And it's like, if it's land, all that glitters, another thing, are their exact 3 cards. I mean, good beats. Oh, wait, they also have an Ox, though. They have an Ox and
so
1.
they're also hitting us for +1.
+1, so it's actually lethal.
So all the glitters alone is illegal. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to die to all the glitters alone.
Yeah, slam the storm.
Exact. I thought I was going to slam storm. I just want to do my due diligence, you know? Like, I don't want to, like, not calculate. Okay, I mean, it's Cav Troll. That's the angle.
Yeah.
We have not played a land, I believe. So, uh-oh.
That's muy bad.
I think we're just dead, G, now.
Have we considered their hand might be light pause?
I mean, I guess we can beat some weird combinations of hands they have. Alright, let's play Troll.
Play a land first, right?
I guess I should play Wolfwill into Troll?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, Chad, I've probably lost, but you never know.
Oh!
I actually cannot beat them having more auras, for the most part.
Yeah.
Should I attack for 5? Probably not. There are things to trample.
Yeah. It was 1 card too deep. It's always 1 card too deep.
It's fine. They don't have anything. Even though their hand is all spells known.
Light pause.
It's 3 light pause, chat. Very unlucky for them.
Yeah.
All light pause. Certainly their hands.
So many light pause. They're all out of 1 mana auras. They can't find any more.
Well, they cannot find Ethereal Armor, at least. Okay. Well, that is still not lethal, I think.
Well, it is because we're at 11, and the thing is, even before the Griff Boon.
We can block.
You see that Glade Cover Scout?
Well, the Glade Cover Scout is now lethal, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You see how it says can't be blocked on it?
Alright, we've been defeated.
A classic oops all pause hope.
You never know when they might have all pause. Alright. So, how should we sideboard against auras? I'm trying to remember what I was doing before.
I think we brought in the Silex.
I like bringing in the Silex for sure.
It was only not too slow there because they missed land.
And I liked boarding in this, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I think this is how I was sideboarding. Well, Karn Slice doesn't do anything. It would be for 0.
Yeah.
The answer to your question is yes, it would be a bad play as it wouldn't do anything.
Imagine losing to a Squirtle. I mean, that would be rough.
Yeah, this seems reasonable.
Yeah.
I've also thought of it. I also think it could be right to board in Wand, but...
Yeah, we had no Kiora. Yeah, had they not killed the Kiora, we could have done it. Because we could have used Kiora in play to untap the Nykthos Kiora from hand to untap the other thing.
All right, I mean, this is a keep.
Yep.
No, our alternative line, which we considered, was instead of storming, killing the Light Paws.
Yep.
And against their actual hand, I think that was close to good enough, but I don't know if it was actually.
No, their hand was like Audacity, Grifspoon.
So that's +3,
Plus
+5.
2,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wait. So it would not have been good enough.
I think it would. I haven't done the math, but I think we would have died.
Yeah, I think my intent is to board in Mightstone play and draw, on the basis that like turn 3 Mightstone could get there.
Yeah.
But I admit my plan is fairly dubious.
Stock System Magic playing stock green. #iconic. Honestly, all I've ever wanted in life is for someone to use #iconic to describe something I'm doing.
So I think
it's a huge compliment. And hey, No Name, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
Do you like Finding Forest here? I think I do.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think the second card does much.
Yeah.
I know it gets closer to comboing, but the second card just doesn't help the combo that much in general. And like, yeah, I think this is what we should do.
Agreed.
And I think we'd easily win this game with like just value cards. Also, I hope you like me attempting to play a second lane two times there.
I did.
I thought I really needed it.
Would like to point out how I wish this Invasion of Ixalan were Othimus.
Oh yeah, I mean of course.
We are returned. Okay.
How about his Auras against the rest of meta? It really, really, really doesn't beat red-black, is the answer to your question. like, you might think that it doesn't beat red-black, but I assure you it doesn't beat red-black even more than that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this is very bad, but I'm gonna wish for a way to kill Light Paws, I guess.
And then say go. Yeah.
Well, what am I supposed to do is the issue.
That.
I mean, I could, well, okay, wait. I could Invasion for Nykthos. We have 4 Devotion, and then we could try to have a big turn next turn. That's like not maniacal. It's like probably the issue is that probably if I Karn for a way to kill Light Paws, they will be able to utilize their Light Paws in such a way that I cannot do that.
Yeah. Is there a hexproof aura?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Alpha Authority?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's also Kaya's Ghost Form. So, like, I think I'm worried the Karn line doesn't actually beat us here. Like, I mean, we'll actually win. Although maybe, like, forcing to get a Hex before is actually irrelevant. Or maybe we should... Wait. The actual line is we could Karn for Haywire Might.
That makes some sense. And even...
And then play it.
Well, I don't want to play it because of the fight aura.
Okay, Karn for Haywire Might, not play it. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay.
I think that's probably the right line.
And wait, do you want to... and we'll untap the elf?
If we want to, yeah. The famous Alpha Greg, wow. Azax is arguing that you have more Alpha authority than our than our opponent's Light Paws. So I think untapping elf is reasonable, yeah.
I want to untap elf.
I want to at least force them to get a thing that stops me from trumping.
Yep.
Because now we're making them jump through a lot of hoops. Like, we're threatening the Haywire Might, we're threatening the Storm, we have 2 walkers, they have to figure out which one to attack. Like, I feel like this gives the most outs. Now, notably, this could all be for naught. If our opponent has, for example, 3 1-mana auras, we're probably dead, like, right now.
Yeah.
Like, I tested this matchup a bunch against Clay, because there was a period of time where he's excited about the deck, and what you should know about it is, Clay beat me at 6-0 in games in, like, 6 total minutes. But he simply had Light Paws every time. He did not have Light Paws a single time. But also, then Clay challenged me to Red-Black because he was pretty excited about the deck. He's like, oh, we might be onto something here. And then against Red-Black, he won 0 post-board games. And he also didn't win every pre-board game. But our analysis was that post-board is egregious.
Look, man, we've got a bit of a plan here. We've got a little bit of a plan brewing. Are they...
What would you say our plan is, Greg?
I think,
They have to kill Karn, but they can't do that, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, my plan was for them to not kill Karn, but...
That's not a great plan, Greg. Alright. So the issue here is that if we storm, we can't keep going.
Yeah.
But we should maybe still do it, and just hope. Might's probably not going to get us there.
Right, because we'd be, like, killing Audacity, and then they'll find another way to...
No, we'll probably kill one of the big pump auras, but
okay.
yeah. It's like killing like all the glitter or something. But,
yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just storm. We could also like easily storm in such a way that we end up with 2 lands to play the might still. For example, Cav land or Cav.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So I think storm's just the play.
Okay.
I don't think we ever win this game playing might.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
All right. So I definitely should pick Nykthos.
I kind of think you have to pick Forest.
Was Wand a better grab if we aren't playing might last turn? I don't think so. Our opponent would not have tutored for the same auras had we grabbed Wand, is what you should know. Their creature would currently be hexproof. So like it's not like we would now be wanding it. Like that's not reality.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's just that Nykthos Force can't win. Yeah, okay, I guess I have to find it.
Nykthos Forest?
I'm just almost certainly determinedly dead if I don't find it.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're determinedly dead if you do find it, but, you know.
Yeah, but this way we get to make them sweat, you know?
Yeah. And it's nice that, like, they can't find another Audacity in combat, right?
Well, they'll find, like, aqueous form.
Yeah. But what if their hand is 3 life paws in a forest?
And a mana confluence.
Oh, nice.
All the glitters. That I really cannot beat.
Yeah.
Basically, in general, when playing against light paws, what you should know is that if you have a face-up wand, that you're not going to be able to wand it.
Uh-huh.
Basically, like, wishing for wand in order to get their light paws is a fool's errand. Like, it won't happen. Like, they'll just always end up giving their guys some sort of hexproof.
That is a way to kill us. I'm ready to press to take a game action.
Wait, I want to see how much damage it is.
Oh, just for fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright. Got him.
Wow. Yeah, maybe the 2 life will really make a difference.
Yeah, I think it's probably enough. Do you think so?
Yeah.
You should know, by the way, that I think my last 3 matches against Aura, 2 of which were on stream, I'm actually 1-2.
Wow.
Which I think is very impressive.
That's incredible. What I've learned is that's very impressive. Maybe they'll kill Kiora. Dang.
They're not doing any of those things.
Dang.
Yeah. I think we played that match well. Game 1 was definitely the interesting one. Game 2, I think nothing we did could ever matter or win.
Agreed.
Game 1, we might have been able to win if we'd taken the wand line, but I think not.
Yeah.
I think we played well in both games and lost.
Yep.
Well, good beats. Or stops our 5-0 dreams again.
Yeah, dang.
I mean, look, if people show up with Auras at the RC, they'll beat me. Like, I don't really know what to say. Like, I think Auras is terrible, but if you play Auras and you do well, like, I will lose to you.
Are we like Charmeleon because we lose to Squirtle? Great joke. Yes. That's why we lost to Squirtle, because we were playing a Charmeleon deck.
Yeah. What time would you say it is?
3:30. Charmeleon.
Oh no, it's another one of a classic hand. I mean, I'm gonna keep. But
Umori the Collector.
Oh boy, do I not know what that
has
means.
entered the companion zone.
Boy, do I not know what deck they're playing. Alright, let's keep.
What do you think their card type is? It's
creature.
It might be artifacts.
No, it's creature, Greg. It's always creature. They're playing all creatures.
Green, white bros? White, black humans?
I don't know the details.
Maybe in white, black humans, it's free.
I'll take a lair. That seems free enough. Wait, actually, that was maybe wrong. I guess what if I draw a second lair? Yeah, I think I should take Forest. The probability of drawing exactly the second lair is too high.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're mono white humans, but all creatures. I think that's a lot worse than mono white humans that isn't all creatures. But our hand isn't great against that because I don't have an elf.
Yeah.
So, you know, good beats, but it's fine. We'll just draw the third land next turn, go Kiora into Troll, and we'll be fine. It's harder for them to remove Troll. They're all creatures.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's not impossible. Brutal Cathar
Brutal
exists.
Cathar, yeah.
But...
this is bad.
I mean, we're probably going to lose this game.
Yeah.
We're really getting punished for our lack of Elf. I think if we had Elf, we would definitely be competitive with this draw, as is...
Oh,
Thanks,
look,
deck.
there it is.
I mean, I have to play Troll here and hope they have nothing.
Yep.
That's like... I mean, if they have nothing...
Wait, aren't we dead to land, though?
I don't know, but...
Yeah, I think we are dead to land, but, it's fine.
I honestly did no math. The Trolls just got to be the play.
I really hope it's green-white humans, Amori. That would just be kind of funny. Like, maybe it's I was about to say, maybe it's a company humans deck. But then I remembered that they can't play company.
Well, it's actually... Yeah, the Omori restriction is really weird, right? Because, for example, it can't be Elves. Even though Elves is like a deck people play in this format that's mostly creatures, because Elves just desperately needs company
the
with
black
force.
source. Okay, we're dead.
Well, yeah, but now we've learned valuable info that it's white-black humans.
That's
you
true.
know? All right, let's block for Val.
Teach that Mutavault a lesson for next game.
Yeah, I'm teaching it a lesson.
Nice.
All right, well, that was a good beat. So this is another matchup where we've been discussing some controversial sideboard plans lately.
Okay.
In the Cabal.
Okay.
Basically, there's been some discussion about whether doing this makes sense for like this. So what you call it? This Seeker's Chariot.
That makes some sense. Like they've got to play Thalia.
Yeah, and then I think Bobby was talking about having Skyboat on the draw, but that seems kind of maniacal to me. So I think I'm going to do this in the end.
Does Black-White Humans really play Dire Tactics?
I don't know if stock Black-White Humans plays Dire Tactics or not.
Okay, just like 2 mana exile target creature. I mean, I guess that's a good Magic card.
The list I've seen is I don't think they're playing this list.
Okay.
The list I've seen is the Kellen list.
Sure.
Which uses like backup guys and +1 counter synergy to do an Arcbound Ravager thing.
Oh, okay.
Onto like Cartel Aristocrat.
Oh, okay.
But like that's definitely not what we're playing against.
Yeah. It was the reason to play black like a year and a half ago. Okay, I believe that was good a year and a half ago.
Really close hand. I really don't like hands without elves, but this hand has a lot of stuff I like. So okay, if we keep this, we go Oath on 1, Wolfwall on 2, Q on 3, Cav on 4. I mean that isn't going to be fast enough, but Cav on so wait, would we out to Cav on 3? No. So wait, what am I hoping happens with this hand? I think I should mull. My experience with these hands is they never win. I just turn 4 Cav is not enough. Like it's just not going to be fast enough. Like I would keep turn 3 Cav certainly, but this hand I think has no outs to be turn 3 Cav.
Yeah.
And so like basically keeping this is hoping we oath into specifically like a GGG thing, because that would let us go like turn 3 Kiora, turn plus that thing.
Yeah.
And that I would keep. I would keep like Wolf Willow Kiora into Old Troll / Polyk.
Yeah.
But like we're just like pretty far from that. We need to land in the 3-drop itself.
Yeah.
So I kind of think this is just worse than the average 6.
Okay, mulligan. I think that's a pretty convincing argument.
Okay.
I mean, we can hope they stumble a tiny bit and we're fine.
Yeah.
Like, just kind of, look, if they have their most aggressive draw, we're not going to win, but like...
I don't think it asks that much of them.
Yeah.
I think we should mull.
Okay.
Oh no, this hand's really weird. Like this hand could win is the thing. The Chariot is what makes it so it could win.
Yeah.
Like, we could keep this hand, tuck, I think, Kiora.
Yeah.
And then just play, turn 3, I think this might be keep.
I want to keep.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the awkward thing is they might Thalia make the Chariot cost more, but...
Yeah, good beats. Is Kiora the tuck? I think so. I mean, this is the alternative, but that's pretty aggressive. Because the problem is we have, one draw step to draw a green source or something.
I don't want to do that, because also if they Thalia us, it's a disaster.
Yeah, let's just tuck Kiora.
Yeah.
But I think Seeker's Chariot's going to be good is the thing, and I don't really want to mull to 5, even though obviously I'd love to have a turn 2 big thing hand.
Sure.
And to be clear with our previous hand, like, I think that, like, our hand is also a lot better if it's turn 4 Storm instead of turn 4 Cav, because that turns multiple blockers.
Yeah.
But the problem is the hand didn't even have that.
Right.
Like, our plan was just to play a turn 4 Cav and be like, can you beat it?
Uh-huh.
And I just feel like usually the answer from their draws is just yes.
Yeah. So, did they reveal Amori still?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we don't have to live in fear of Brave or like anything. Yeah, they are probably playing the new Aftermath card. That I agree with. I mean, if the Polyclay lived, we're cooking with gas now.
Yeah.
If they have Brutal Cathar, then we're losing, but not like dead.
Giant.
Okay, I didn't expect Giant Killer. It makes some sense though, honestly. We are not out of it by any means though. Chariot is quite good here.
Sure.
The question is, if they alpha, what should we do? Because like the issue is that crewing is insanely soft to a second Giant Killer.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, but they're not doing that, appears.
They're playing Thalia's Lieutenant. Or Thalia.
I was thinking they might play Knight.
Which knight?
Errant Devios.
Oh.
But that isn't what happened, so. Common Invasion L. Because we're gonna play, I assume, Oath here.
Yeah, let's play Oath. One more mana. I don't think that changes it, right?
No, I don't think so. Because it was not unlikely we just took an elf and played 2 elves.
Yeah.
But now I'm playing elf. I did like get God, I guess, but I think
Yeah.
I think I make the same play again. I mean, the problem with our current situation is that it's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not dead, but we just don't have a lot of devotion.
Yeah.
Is the issue. And we might have to block without crewing. It's okay, wait, what exactly does this do? Enters battlefield, excellent. Each player's graveyard, sacrifice Jinra, they get Hexman. Okay, gotcha. So what they should do, I think, is attack with not Giant Killer.
Right, so that if we try and crew.
Yeah, so basically that prevents us from crewing.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like they're opting instead to full alpha, which is not unreasonable for sure. So if they full alpha, then can we afford to crew? I mean, maybe not.
So if we crew and block Thalia, that's...
We take 9 damage. That's too much damage. If we crew, we have to block Thalia and a thing with the 1/1, I think. We have to block like Thalia and Dauntless or something and take 4, 6, 7, go to 5. They have 5 things.
Well, they'll probably sack their thing, I assume.
What, the bodyguard? Sure.
No, the other thing.
Oh, sure. But I guess crewing gives us +1 blocker. I sort of feel like we have to crew.
I think we have to crew.
Otherwise, our siege trade isn't a relevant game object in the
Yeah.
future is the issue. Yeah, okay. This is what I think we should do. It's not good, though.
Yeah.
I also getting the Thalia out of play is pretty relevant, although I understand they might sack.
So wait, do we want to not block with the elf? Because then I think they're definitely going to sack if we block with the elf.
Oh, and we don't want that.
We don't want that.
So if we don't block, if we do this, we go to 3 though. Can we win from 3? We might just have to accept it. So if we go to 3, then like next turn they can use Shephet Dunes and attack us with 5 things. We need 4 blockers to survive. We will have 4 blockers. Or they could not use Shephet Dunes and attack us with 6 things, and we need again 4 blockers to survive, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll be at 3. Oh no, but then we need 5 blockers to survive, which we don't have.
I just kind of think they're going to sack the thing anyway, and I don't think trading our elf for 2 life is worth it.
Okay, I think you're right. Let's block at this. It sadly doesn't do anything. So wait. We have 4 blockers, so we're dead, right? They animate Udavolt and kill us.
Yes.
And is there anything I can do about that? Well, if Thalia wasn't in play, I could Karn Haywire Might, but it is in play.
Yes.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's consider some weird stuff.
Okay.
So, I can play Invasion for 3 mana,
Yeah.
and then I can crew a Seeker's Chariot and attack Invasion,
Yeah.
netting me a cat and a thing. So I essentially get the blockers back.
Yeah.
And then, if I hit an elf off the Invasion, I can play that elf, right?
Yeah.
In which case, I will have the new cat, the 2 elves, and the dinosaur to block.
That's still not enough.
Yeah, because I need a way to get to 5 blockers, is the issue.
Yeah.
That does successfully add a blocker, but doesn't add 2 blockers. I think we're dead.
I mean, maybe they'll mess up and use Chefatunes rather than Animate Mutable.
Well, our best play... So, I guess the invasion into Elfline is maybe worse than just playing Troll, because Troll's deterministic. Although, we're making progress with the other line.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe I think we should just risk it, even given that we're risking it if they punt.
Okay.
The classic risk it if they punt.
Yep.
Great, we hit elf.
Nice.
Also, funnily enough, this only works because the backside of this card is a creature, so it doesn't get Thalia taxed.
Oh, that's very funny, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we are just dead to Animate Mutavault Alpha, sadly. By exact count.
Dang. Where's Hornet Sting when you need it?
Yup. Unlucky.
We were not dead to Brave the Elements.
Hashtag Brave is washed. Yeah. I mean, maybe I should have mulliganed the 6-2. 6 is definitely close, but I think I like keeping.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I didn't expect them to have giant killers and... Well, I guess I don't know if they had Bookthars. Yeah, I think I stand by it, but it's close.
Yeah.
I mean, Seeker's Chariot did do God's work, which is what I was expecting it to do.
Yeah.
But, yeah. The 7, I think, is just clearly a mole. The 6 maybe could have been kept.
Yeah. Do you know it's bad luck to win a bunch on Moto with your deck before a tournament, though?
You're not a subscriber to the heat check theory?
Heat check?
You have to check if you have the heat before the tournament.
Have you considered that maybe I'm the one cooling you down?
That's true. I hadn't considered that.
Yeah.
I did get my so far only trophy with green off stream.
That's true, yeah.
So, there's that.
I did watch a few minutes of it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I did come upstairs, see that you were playing, bug you for a few minutes.
All right, so I haven't...
Possibly vent about my life, and then, Yes, you have a new thing.
I have a new proposal.
A new proposal. Should I go away?
No, wait. You should fly to the RC.
Okay.
Come to my match, watch it for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Leave the site, get back on a plane, and fly home.
Well, I am going to Austin, famously. I mean, I could just,
No, but you might as well go home and then go back to
good
Austin.
point, good point.
That makes more logistical sense, I think.
I think so, yeah.
See, the worst part about this, too, though, is that now who knows what we could face.
Yeah,
we could face
we're in
anything.
the 1-2 bracket.
Okay.
We can face more auras.
Well, this is a sneak.
A sneep. Sneep it off. It's Gigantha.
It is somewhat vulnerable to Deckstone.
I do love debating vulnerability to Deckstone.
Well, I mean,
Do you think our opponent Goat token will appreciate being given an Ox token? It's pretty close to a Goat token.
It is pretty close to a Goat token. Greg, I think I'm going to play Wands.
I know. And lose in the finals because you don't have Statue.
I don't know. We just had another stream where we wished for one and never wished for Statue. Well, I mean, that stream's not over yet. But, I think they're mulling to 4. Okay.
They might be auras, though. They did show us Gigantha.
Are the leagues
I bet
infested with-
Aura's most for a lot.
Oh, it does. Look, it's auras, Greg.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Finish packing for Dallas. Nice.
See you soon, Max. See you soon. And by
Yeah.
soon I mean tomorrow. So
And when I say see you soon, I mean in my invisible doppelganger, Invisible Greg, will see you soon.
yeah, to be clear, we're still at home. I'm not leaving till a leisurely, 7:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Leisurely.
I am getting at the I am arising at the crack of 6 a.m. for this flight, which means I'll probably be on roughly 4 hours sleep. But
Oh, it's Convoke.
I mean, the hand we kept is quite reasonable against Convoke.
Yeah.
See, Greg, the thing about Llanowar Elves is that they have Convoke.
Well, no, they give your other spells Convoke.
Well, also they have
Currently,
Convoke.
all our spells. I think that if I was playing in the RC right now, I would point out to my opponent that all of my spells have Convoke.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you're playing Mina Harker, Greg.
Yeah!
I mean, Max, but it is Harker, not Harper, just to
Yeah.
be clear about the name of Mina.
And it's also optimal, so,
Ripping a Nykthos would be advisable, yeah. I wouldn't mind ripping a basic force and then capping into Nykthos, honestly. Okay, well, let's do our stuff.
Sure.
Oh, and I guess I can attack with this elf. I guess I could have not floated that one and attacked with 2 elves, but whatever.
Meh.
I was never blocking with these elves. And their life is never mattering.
Yeah.
None of this matters.
What do you want to... I assume we're just going to storm next turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in general, maximum number of blockers is what you usually aim for in this matchup. Because it's not unlikely our opponent has like a semi-big turn here.
Sure.
Like I'm expecting like Thopter, Gleeful, Convoke of some sort.
Yeah.
Well, obviously I didn't know about the Thopter, but I was expecting Gleeful, Convoke.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's Bushwhacker? Okay. So, this is just like not that much damage though, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 6, 8, 11 damage. So we can just take it, go to 9. Or take it to 8. And then we're not actually, they're hellbent. We're not in a bad spot.
Yeah, and if we block, we risk not storming.
Yeah, we shouldn't block, I think.
I don't think we should block.
Because even if our storm hits like literal, like we're not done on board, even if our storm literally hits 5 blinks.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, I'm just not that afraid. I mean, ripping Nykthos would certainly be good, but I don't even think I need to be that greedy. Like, I'm pretty happy to storm into any 2 random large creatures. Or, like, Kior plus Karn would be good, because I just Ratchet Bomb them. Or, like, honestly, there's a wide range of good
Elf Cav is fine, you know? Like, I know we already have a bunch of elves, so it's a weird thing to ask for, but, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, we need to make sure it's an Elvish Mystic, though, because I'm just so afraid of Deckstone.
Yeah.
Well, now by the way, we actually do have the option to build our own storm.
That's Elf Cav.
Yeah. Well, I think it's pretty reasonable.
Hey, Nino Dungeon? Welcome to the stream, and thanks for the call.
I think we should maybe do that.
Elf Cav?
Because guaranteed +2 mana next turn makes it easy to keep going. It's still a bunch of looks at Nykthos.
Yeah.
And, like, I guess my kind of argument is, like, why shouldn't we do that? Like, they even have good attacks into Elf Cav. Like, they're alpha. Like, we
take 3?
Yeah, we eat 2. We eat trade and take 3.
Yeah.
That's fine. Whereas Nykthos just, like, I think we should do it.
Okay.
This is an angle of the deterministic line looks winning, so that we don't need to risk the non-deterministic line.
Now we can even just play the elf that way. We have another block.
Right, and then next turn, just like, I don't know, things are going very well for us. Also, if our opponent alphas, which I'm not saying they'll do, but they have to be afraid of the Cityscape backswings. Like, they're very close to being dead on the backswing. Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Just losing with some stock green, you know, as we do.
We only did a little losing so far, Greg. We're gonna easily pick it back up for the People's Trophy.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, usually this game state is a win for us. Obviously, if our opponent drew a Convoke thing, that would be bad.
You're 0-5 on the day with stock green. See, that's just some pre-tournament good luck, you know?
What are you worried about, Matt, would you say?
Okay, well, they drew a Convoke spell.
All right. We open a Moto chest after this match, or possibly this game.
Yeah.
Like, green is too hard. Wow, that's not the concern I was expecting. Matt, if you consider that you're the greatest technical player in the state of Minnesota, you'll be fine. When they're buying Giganta. All right. So now their alpha is getting pretty scary. Wait, I guess we should probably do a quick dead check.
Oh, there's a Cityscape in the bin. I see the thing about Cityscape. I was very confused.
Okay.
Okay, let's do another dead check.
So, I mean, I think they might be dead. So wait, we can Cityscape kill this.
Yeah.
Alpha, they chump this. They take 8 plus 5 is 13. No, they're not dead.
They're not dead.
All right, let's Storm.
Storm.
Having determined they're not dead, it's merely very bad for them. All right, let's get these two.
Nice.
Lotus Field versus Green is close. I think there's a chance Green is secretly favored in the matchup, but a lot of Green players, I think, do not understand how to play it. It is pretty tricky, to be fair. Basically, what Green players don't understand is that, like, it is extremely hard for Lotus Field to beat Karn if you play the Karn properly, but most Green players do not play the Karn properly. So the way you should play Karn in that matchup, I'm explaining this just as I go nuts here.
Yeah.
Is you should always play Karn, wish for Damping Sphere, not play the Damping Sphere. Next turn, wish for Needle, play the Needle, then play Damping Sphere, playing Needle on Boseiju. And if you do this with 5 mana, which you should have because you played Karn last turn, then if they Otawara the Damping Sphere, you can replay it that turn.
Okay.
But nobody ever does that. But that's the right way to play it. And I basically think if you do this, it's extremely hard.
Wait, why don't they Otawara it in there? Oh, right, because they can't.
They can't. They're losing the mana.
Yeah.
And they also... Okay, that's probably lethal, right?
Karn Cav, yeah.
Or Karn Nykthos. I think it's deterministic lethal. It's Karn 2 Cures angle.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, so... How do I need to do this? So I need to kill my Karn, so I need to just wish for Chainville and use it a lot of times.
Yep.
Well, they certainly can't kill you if it's turn 3 Karn. Or at least it's very hard to do. But, yeah.
It's right below Citadel.
Thank you. It's a classic Andrew can't find the Chainville in his sideboard angle.
Yeah.
I don't know, Matt. All I can tell you is I just never lose a Lotus. I don't remember the last time I lost a match in the matchup. But anyway, so against Convoke, I like to cut this. Let's see. I do not like to win Rapture Bomb. A Seeker's Trade's pretty good. I actually didn't have this. That's on my sideboard against them.
Okay, yeah.
Now that I do, I'll probably board it in. I mean, I didn't mind this card in the matchup or this card, either of them, honestly.
Yeah.
But this is definitely better. Maybe this is also an improvement. Maybe this is a good exchange.
Okay.
That seems reasonable. I mean, you can definitely lose to their fastest draws, obviously.
Yeah.
But you definitely don't want to board in Sylex. You really, really, really don't want to board in Sylex.
Yeah, because you want to be able to wish for it. Because the fact that it kills tokens is really relevant.
It's the best card in your sideboard by absolute miles.
Yeah.
It's often the only card to wish for that matters.
Yeah.
You
want to board in Sylex against aggro decks that don't have many tokens. With the idea that, when you wish for it to kill 1-drops, that's super duper slow. But if you just happen to naturally draw it and have it on turn 2, that's going to be fast enough against, mono white, for example. Good point, Max. Love that. Love that optimism. That's some Greg energy in that comment. I think it's more more like going 2-3, to be honest.
Man, I really hope the leagues have been tougher this week because I've been winning so much more this week, mostly because I've been playing stock green.
Nice.
Have
you considered that we're currently 1-2?
Yeah, but I've been winning a lot overall.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I have... I think our league where we went 3-2 on stream the other day was my only non-4-1 or better finish with green in my preparation process.
And what about the league today?
You mean this one?
Yeah.
We'll still 4-1. I believe in us.
That seems pretty hard, given that we're currently 1-2. But that's fine.
No, I'm optimistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm optimistic about everything because that's kind of my MO. But
so to talk more about Lotus, I think Tristan, who's I think the best Lotus player on the planet,
yep.
Thinks that the Lotus Green matchup is like dead even.
Okay.
But I think it might even be more green favored than that, and it's more that like Tristan's a god.
Okay.
I think maybe if you're Tristan, it's that even. So yeah, I think green is maybe slightly against Lotus, but it's definitely not like it's definitely very close. It's not like some sort of blowout.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh yeah. I green players love to. It's funny. There's a period we went through this era where all the green players just like press submit, never sideboard, and never thought about it.
Yeah.
And I think at this point we've actually overcorrected, where
Yeah.
a lot of green players board in cards that they desperately need to wish for.
Yeah.
And thereby greatly lower the chance they have access to that card.
Yeah.
I think most green players over sideboard at this point. You really, really, really don't want to board in Silex in this matchup. Like you'd rather I don't know. I'd rather side out any card in my deck than board in Silex. I'd rather side out a Nykthos, to emphasize the extremity of my position.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna name Karn? Or, I mean, they can do that. This isn't like a matchup I need Karn to win.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Karn's a good card. It happens to be in my hand, so I
Sure.
don't love that this is happening. But, like turn 3 Cav into, like, Storm follow-up is going to be good enough if they don't have some, strong follow-up here.
Yeah.
Max, your comment is so great. Also, MSJ, have you considered that Max frequently loses in leagues non-stop with decks and then does well at the RC with them?
Yeah.
That's actually more or less his Max's literal MO. I really wasn't ready for the comment green is too hard for you, though, Matt. I gotta say. Green's
so hard. You have to do so much counting.
I really don't think green is hard. I know I'm saying that as someone who's very good at it, and I understand that like there's a thing where people who are good at things sometimes think that those things are easy because they're easy for them.
Yeah.
But with the understanding that I'm aware of all those phenomenon, I still don't think green is hard.
Wait, Wolflow is free, right?
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, nice.
The reason I don't think green is hard is mostly just that I think most of the parts of green you can memorize in advance. It's very not dynamic. Well, okay, admittedly, that is the one hard part about it. The literal only hard part about green is that you frequently use Karn for Val, not for like lethal.
Yeah. And
using Karn for Val is quite hard. Most people do wish pretty poorly, I think. No comment on that. To be fair, Matt, if you timed out one of your matches, we can really count it as 2-3. One for the leagues being harder, and one for because you would have won the timeout.
That's true.
So,
also, you should consider practicing wishing by setting an alarm for both 11/11s of the day.
Oh, great. That's a great comment. Love that.
Yeah. Or just, like, find a well. Like, go to a bank, swap out $20 for quarters or pennies, find yourself a well, and just, like, go nuts,
Greg Cunningham with the classic quote of, find a well. Have you considered finding a well?
That's such good prep for playing green.
I think next turn...
Look, I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask them, I'd never tell. I look to you as it fell, and now it's in my way.
Thanks, Greg.
I trade my dimes for a wish?
That's it.
No, pennies and dimes for a kiss. What do you trade for a wish?
Wait, I thought it was dimes for a wish and then something else for a kiss.
Something else for a kiss?
I'm not certain.
I didn't something this. But now you're in my way.
Nice. That elf costs negative mana.
Nice.
The only thing better than costing no mana.
Take that, Convoke.
Alright, let's do the stuff.
Nice. I love the stuff.
Well, sadly, Karn still doesn't do anything. But, you know, I think Fresh Cure plus Big Thing is what I want. It could be 2 big things.
I kind of like 2 big things.
Wait, no, we have a lot of gas.
Okay.
I
You
think
want
it's...
mana? You want Fresh Cure, big thing?
Yes.
Draw 2 cards? That's so much gas. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we already have a creature with reach to block their single flyer.
Chad has answered your question, by the way.
I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. Yeah, okay.
So now this is free.
Chat knows what's up. It sure is.
This.
Yeah.
It's just like we have 2 storms and the flashbacks. We're just like never going to run out of gas, in
Yeah.
my opinion. Sure, we can Oath. This is just going to end with a board they can never beat. Karn or no Karn is the
We
thing.
might also find Beseiju somehow.
We could. Well, I have another Nykthos already. So I don't really need this Nykthos is the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe just an elf?
Sure.
It costs like very negative mana.
Uh-huh.
I hope that it's okay that I keep discussing things that cause negative mana.
It's obviously okay. That's what they're here for. Can you discuss things that cost, like fractional mana?
Well, I don't...
Maybe complex numbers of mana?
I can take this Karn.
Sure.
Just Karn anyway. Not afraid.
Hey Tucker, thanks for the follow.
Oh,
Welcome
nice.
to the stream.
Another storm.
Oh, good.
Well, I guess I can do that. I mean, at some point here, I should maybe flip my Polyk.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Like maybe I should flip my Polyk, ritual my Cure in hand, and then keep going from
Well,
there.
you should do it in the other order, but yeah.
You're right.
Because when you flip Polyk, it loses its devotion, for those who are not...
Yes, flip Polyk just doesn't have devotion. All right, I'll give him a Seeker's Chariot. That seems nice.
Oh, they have
God.
had enough. Before Systemagic came into my life, you missed it so bad. Do I play in the Twin Cities area? I do. I have played Magic in the Twin Cities area for many, many, many years.
Well, I'm offended.
Andrew also plays in the Twin City area, but only for about a year. Notably, I moved away, and then I came back. But yes, I currently live in Minneapolis. Shout out to Minneapolis. Best city in the world.
That sounds a bit strong, but I do like it.
Pascal Maynard.
Wow, it's the Pascal Maynard.
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes, the classic all-man hand. Any green connoisseurs who are not familiar with this, you should keep these hands.
Yeah.
Just have a little faith, make a little love, and get down tonight.
Nice.
Um,
Would I say Minneapolis is the best city in the Twin Cities? Yes.
I would also say that. That's the one I'm willing to commit to. Sadly, the best city in the world title has already been claimed by noted great city Ann Arbor, Michigan. Well, our opponent bounced our elf, which is a pretty weird thing to happen.
Yeah.
I believe people maybe told you that, but I'm pretty sure they're keeps. I don't know if you're offering a legitimate opinion, Connor, or just trolling me, but... So...
Thanks a lot, Policeman. Yeah, I mean, we stream on this channel really regularly. I hope you continue watching. Also, if you, let me know your name, maybe I'll know who you are, but, you don't have to do that. Or, I don't know, maybe we didn't play enough for me to recognize you, but... or maybe I'll see you at an event. If you see me at an event, come say hi.
Sure.
Remind me of this conversation is sometimes nice.
What does this, mean? He's, Pascal's, okay, so Pascal's a good player. So, what he's doing...
I mean, what else are you going to do with the Fading Hope, right? He scryed, maybe he was...
No, but, then he changed the equation in Elf. So, Pascal's, fighting extremely hard over my mana here.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm saying, okay, Pascal's good. So, what he's doing, has to make sense.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? That's the question I'm asking.
I understand.
I don't understand it. But here, okay, I guess I'm gonna do, my turn here doesn't
play
matter.
all your spells, right?
Yeah, so because I can chain Wolf Willows. I can
Yeah.
Wolf Willow this land,
Yeah.
and then use this land to Wolf Willow that land, and then use that land to play both spells.
Chad thinks it means his hand's very good.
Well, it could mean his hand's very good, but it's just a very weird play. Ooh, I mean, Cityscape is a way out of a lot of these spots. We have a ton of mana. I think we should just take Cityscape.
Okay.
Like, I mean, Karn is decent here. Wait, how much mana do we have exactly? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this is plus 3. So 10. 10 mana. So we could Karn for a 6. That seems worse than Cityscape. Especially since it's uncounterable.
If only there were a nice 6 in our board that we could kind of stop them from doing their shenanigans, you know?
Well, it doesn't really work that well into treasures. But I think we should just take Cityscape.
Okay.
Do you think so?
Can we consult our sideboard real quick? Yeah, I think so.
Go main deck Cityscape Leveler coming through again. Well, maybe we'll just be dead. I don't know if he's playing Xenoworm Creativity or I don't know which variant of Creativity Pascal's playing. Connor, my main response to that is like, so obviously it would really help if I knew what variant of Creativity he's playing, which I just don't know. But I just think that if he's playing Gear Hulk Creativity, then I think oftentimes my plan is to just like play through Creativities.
There's no way he's playing Gear Hulk Creativity.
Why? Why is there no way of that?
I don't know.
I think there's definitely a way he's playing. Okay. I think that's generally the most popular Creativity variant these days.
Really? Okay.
I am a Gear Hulk hater.
Yeah.
But don't assume that my opinion is popular opinion. Popular opinion likes Gear Hulk.
Sure.
I think that popular opinion is that you should play Gear Hulk because it's better against Red Black.
I see there.
But
there's a Gear Hulk. Okay.
Well, Connor, but also a Stoneblade may not resolve, right? Part of the reason I want to take Cityscape Leveler is it's counterspell immune.
Yeah.
And he just showed us main deck. Well, I guess this one doesn't counter that, but he. The point is, I think that the being counterspell immune is a pretty big game. I was gonna say you should just change equation before immediately realizing that doesn't counter Karn.
Yeah.
But I mean, my choice definitely might be wrong. It's hard to like be certain. I think it's close, but I think the counterspell thing is pretty significant. Also, he discarded 2 spells. Okay, my new theory is he Fading Hoped to Scry.
Yeah.
Because his hand is Landlight.
Sure.
And then change the equations because, like, when you're Landlight, you usually can't afford to waste your mana. I think all of his plays are explained by the simple theorem of he's been Landlight the whole game.
Yeah.
Which means his hand is a lot of gasoline. 5. I mean, admittedly, if I can't cast these capable, that is a downside of my choice. But nice.
Nice. Had it the whole time.
So wait.
Well, I think I want to play that, right?
How much mana is this?
8?
8 exactly. Are you sure you want to play that?
No, play the Cityscape Leveler.
I think I should play Cityscape Leveler because it's uncounterable.
Oh, and do we want to destroy Fable?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I forgot about destroying Fable.
I mean, I guess. Wait, I want to think a little more.
Okay.
I guess. So, a card we should maybe think about is the card Make Disappear.
Yeah.
So if he Make Disappears us, well, it's not obviously can counter it, but it like does the thing if they counter it.
Yeah.
So if they Make Disappear our Karn, which is what we'd be playing around with Cityscape Leveler in some sense.
Yeah.
Then we could pay. We could even pay 4 if they sack the Goblin.
Yes.
But they still might do that, and then we pay 4 and are tapped out and we pass. But that's.
Well, we like kill the treasure. You know, it's something.
But that's fine.
We could also Karn wish for the Filigree Silex again with the idea that it stops them from creativity.
That they will certainly Make Disappear. Because they have no reason not to.
Well, if they have. I'm saying, what if they don't have Make Disappear?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just makes this on my mind. Whereas, let's say we cast Cityscape Leveler, and maybe Karn is better. The classic, I take Cityscape Leveler, then I play the Karn. God. We also could Stone Brain them.
I mean, that they would. I guess that's better than.
I mean, it has to be better than Filigree
Silex,
Silencing them.
yeah.
We just, like, name Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, not even name Creativity.
Yeah.
I sort of think we should Karn now. Even though I know I just took Leveler over Karn.
Yeah, I like Karn.
It's just that, like, I want to make sure our only threat is either line meaningfully different if they have Divide by 0. Well, yeah, this one's better against Divide by 0, because it works. Like we get to do the thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it gets divided by 0, then we can still re-Karn because they're tapped out then. So I'm not okay, I know it might be tempting to say, well, now you're playing Karn versus Gibbs when you take in Karn. I'm not quite sure it's that simple because, like, given that I have 2 spells to play, I'm very happy one of them to be Karn.
Yeah.
But if I only have 1 to play, I think Sigil is much more likely to solo them. But maybe that's Copium and I punt it. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so now we wish for Stonebrain and go to second main.
Yeah, okay.
You definitely need to wish before you go to second main because they can divide by 0 the Karn.
Have you considered that they can't divide by 0? Because it's mathematically unfeasible.
Alright. I know they don't have anything relevant in the graveyard, but just, like, I don't think their deck can win without Gearhulks.
Yeah.
Like, just kind of at all. It's like, just a huge problem. Passing loses to Fire Impulse. Well, no, if they Fire Impulse my elf, I get priority. Oh, no, wait, they can Fire Impulse in my game combat? Interesting. I mean, here they just spent their mana in response, so it's fine. But I guess that's true. If I pass and they pass and then they Impulse me, that's a problem. Was I supposed to cast the Stonebrain before I pass priority? Maybe.
Or use the... maybe we're supposed to use the elf in our casting of.
So Torrential Gearhulk, right?
That's gotta be the blue one, right? That sounds so blue. Yeah.
Alright, so we take all these Gearhulks.
So now their creativities do nothing, right?
Yeah, their creativities are blank. They just have... Now, their hand is Opus, which they're very far from casting.
Yeah.
Alright, we should be fine.
Okay.
So
they have one more change to the equation. Something to note. They have 2 main deck make disappears.
2 make disappears, 2 Prismaric commands.
Yeah.
1 Behold, 1 Fading Hope. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah.
We're not going to be able to memorize this. I would take a screenshot if this were a high-stakes event, but I'm not going to do that on stream.
Sure, that's fine. Chat will remember for us.
Chat will remember for us, yeah. Chat's never let us down.
I was watching a recent video of us playing Omnath BTO. Are we still as high on the deck? I think it's a fine choice.
I have come down on it, but I still think it's fine. Is my answer. Basically, I want to describe this. I'm worried the deck is somewhat lower functioning on average than I first thought.
Yeah.
Describe it. I'm worried the deck...
It's just like a lot of tap lands. It's a big issue, I think.
It's like a lot of tap lands. It has both flood and screw issues.
Yeah.
Which is a little concerning for, like, kind of a mid-range deck, but it's certainly fine. It's not, like, bad. And I don't want to give people the impression I think it's bad. It's more like I at first thought it was, like, you know, I kind of thought it was the truth for a while, and now I think it's a fine deck. Totally reasonable choice, nothing wrong with it. Personally, I think the spread on green is a little better, not what I'm going to be playing this weekend.
Yeah.
That's basically my take.
But if you expect red-black to be not 20%, but like 40%, it's a great choice.
Yeah, I mean, I think the issue with it is that Pioneer is just very wide.
Yeah.
So
it's just one of these decks that really beats up red-black, and I think it's a reasonable choice against other decks. Like,
well, I think it's the best deck. Like, of the set of decks they split red-black, how do you feel about the red-black match with green right now? I think red-black mostly isn't targeting green very hard right now, and presuming that red-black is not targeting green very hard, I think it's about a 60-40 matchup. I mean, I think it varies in the range of like 52 to 60, depending on how depending on where red-black is like looking any given time. And I just think red-black currently is not looking at green.
Yeah.
Because like the existence of Convoke stretches their sideboard in such a way that it's like hard for them to build too heavily for green.
Yeah.
So
obviously they can't ignore green.
Yeah. Well, they're not.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, when I thought the match was like 52%, which I thought, or like, you know, insanely close to 50%.
Sure.
Peak hatefulness.
Yeah.
Basically, it was when they had like 4 Dreadbore's main, 2 Shadows main, and 3 Extinction events.
Yeah.
And these days people have like maybe 1 Shadow on average, often 2 not the 3rd Extinction event, and yeah, I mean, I think...
Do you want to do anything?
Against creativity, I do nothing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, saying 75, so you're a believer in this, Connor?
We're not...
I think I'm not going to play this, but I'm trying.
It certainly looked awkward, yeah.
I wanted to try this just because Matt said it looked promising for him, but
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to play it.
Same we had.
Yeah,
this,
okay.
yeah.
So the 75. So you're going to play the 75 I'm actually playing, not the 75 I'm trying out.
Nice. And you're on Team Wand then. Team Wand over Team Statue.
It seems like all the wind is really blowing in the way of Wand's favor.
Yeah.
The sole defender of Team Statue is Azax.
Yeah.
Which.
Also, no one's asked about our candle, but I want to point out this beautiful green candle that I have for the stock green stream. So I'm going to shout out the candle, which is a nice Forest Balsam candle from the Room Essentials collection. Really a nice candle. I like this one a lot. And, like, I think the really pretty green color really adds to what I like about it. Like, it's a really nice green. And it has, like, okay, it has the most tree energy of any candle I have. Like, if you want things... Yeah, I knew this was coming. But, yeah.
I love our stream
There's
viewers.
a lot of tree energy. Anyway, now I'm going to change the candle sponsor. I'm going to change it to this. It's not a Target candle. It's a good luck candle. It's also green. So, I got it when I was visiting New Orleans.
I'm going to keep this, I think.
I thought it had no scent, but after burning it once, it definitely has a fade scent. So, and also it's good luck, you know, for the RC.
Yeah, so...
And it's also green. Very green.
All right, I'm gonna give a quick spiel.
Yeah, spiel away.
So
I love spiels.
So I have no idea how to respond to comments like that. When people are like in chat, I'm playing not what you're playing. Well, I mean, I clearly think it's wrong because if I thought it were right, I would do it.
Yeah.
You can always assume that if I'm not doing something, unless I explicitly say I'm trying out or whatever, it's because I think it's not correct. I think this is more percentage.
Yeah.
However, like, what do you want me to say? Like, I like. Obviously, you know, I'm not assuming that everyone in chat is saying that necessarily is asking me for feedback.
Yeah.
But, like, what am I supposed to... Like, I don't know how to respond to this comment. I've never known how to respond to it. My opinion is I would not recommend that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say that I feel very strongly about the 4 oath thing. I just think I played a lot with less than 4 oath, and I'm very confident that it's wrong, I would say. I do not feel that confident about the... we might lose, by the way, but I would keep this hand again.
Yeah, I know.
I do not feel as confident about the City Tape Leveler main deck. I'm just playing it because, I don't know, it's just never been bad for me, like, ever. It just, I don't know, it's good for me every time I ever draw it or have it in my hand or mill it or... It's always good, so I'm gonna play it.
I also love the cat car. I feel like there were a bunch of games, like you know, we had some like random stock green streams kind of in between where just like, I don't know, we were stock greening for random reasons. And every time we didn't have cat car, and I always missed it. It's just a powerful magic card. I feel like you want it. Like, I felt like we would be in these spots where like mana was a little tight and we needed something that was just like a generically powerful card. And cat car is great. Notably against red black mid range is a place where this often comes up.
Great question. Yeah, I mean it's just because, you know, I just think there's gonna be too much dredge hate. Oh man. Oh my god. That was a great comment.
Yeah, more money, that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, like it's obviously hard to assess. And I mean, I admit one of the weird parts about it is that I really like it against red black, and then I boarded in against red black, but yes, I do agree that the wood collar is fine. Truthers kind of disregard the fact that sometimes when you wood collar, you just lose as a result. I am not that confident the Chariot is right, but I'm definitely going to play it. I'm just worried that the math likes the Chariot. The math of, like, red black is the most popular deck and its N percentage against red black. Anyway, so I should probably think about, like, actual game stakes.
Yeah, it's hard is the issue.
Well, I think we should oath.
Okay, I'm pretty into oath just because, like, I think Karn or Poly K is not a winning line.
Yeah, I mean, I want to oath into a land.
Yeah.
And I just think the greed is the game here. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now should we slam Karn? What does that do? Like, sort of the way I feel is, like, if our opponent has, like, Gear Hulk and starts, like, reflectioning Gear Hulk, we're kind of gonna lose.
Yes. I believe if they have Gear Hulk in their hand, they're gonna counter whichever spell we play, and then we're Omega dead. So let's pretend they don't have.
So they don't have Gear Hulk.
Okay.
Can we beat Creativity? Well, actually, they don't have that. They would have Creativity last turn. They could have done it last turn for 2, make 2 Gear Hulks.
Good point. And well, I'll do nothing with them, but.
Okay, so their hand is like all interaction.
Yeah.
That's what it has to be.
Yeah.
If their hand is all interaction, then what I want to do, I think, is play Polyk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I spell I don't care about, and if they don't deal with it, it's a lot of mana next turn.
Yeah.
So.
Slam it.
I do agree that the most likely outcome is they Gear Hulk us and we die.
Yeah.
Okay, but their hand maybe is interaction heavy, so we're definitely alive here. Oh man, the second Citadel comes up again. Yeah, I don't know, Connor. It's very hard to assess overall. I just sort of feel like if I'm buying 2% against Red Black and I'm never going to wish for trade in any other matchup, then I should clearly do it because I just think Red Black will be so much more popular than anything. Is the basic way that I feel. Yeah, they sure have a lot of treasures I'd like to turn off. Like, it's nice that if we play Karn here, it plays around change the equation. Because we could, like, this is a Karn for Ratchet Bomb angle.
Yeah, do we want to play the Nykthos as a Lotus Petal first to play around Make Disappear, even knowing that he only has 2 in his whole deck and 1's already in the bin? Like...
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay. Well,
but I'm more wondering if we should not play Karn at all.
Oh, because of the thing that they probably have another counterspell.
I mean, just, like, slamming Cab is pretty good here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that given they run their counterspell. With only 2 Make Disappears, playing anything to dodge chain equation might just be... Like, I assume he's boarding in more chain equations.
Yeah.
Like, if you're that as into it enough to play several main, I assume they're boarding into 4.
Oh, he already boarded in a Negate, though. Like...
Okay, wait. I think we should play Karn, and I guess I think we should Lotus Petal, because if the Karn resolves, we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, it plays around Make Disappear. It's only... I guess it's bad against, like, Negate is the argument against it.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a pretty real argument. Because this second Nykthos could definitely matter. It's a Nykthos. It's not like a Seiju.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I think if they second Nykthos are good beats.
Okay.
And if they Gear Hulk us, we just die, but that's fine.
Yeah.
We're never beating that.
True last turn. I mean, maybe he's slow rolling it because he's Pascal Maynard and, you know.
I mean, maybe he's come up with a conflict reasons right, but okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. I admit... Part of my Secret Choice argument is I just think Red Black's value. Part of it is sort of what Connor's saying, which I think kind of amounts to the vibes are good. It's just like, I don't know, if a card keeps coming up, even if you can't fully explain why, like, probably you should just play it. Like, that's logical to me, I think. Alright, well, this is going badly. I guess we should play Cav.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Lotus Petal Storm is more effective.
No, and we could Oath for a Forest or whatever, but I don't think that makes that much sense either.
I don't think so.
I mean, look, if he has enough counterspells, I will eventually lose.
Yeah.
Like, green is a pretty resilient deck. It can fight through a fair number, but like...
But this is like the 5th counterspell.
He's played 5 counterspells, like... Look, if you play 5 counterspells, can you beat me with just like some Fable beats? Like, yes, like that's a lot of counterspells. So Troll is free given that we expend our Lotus Petal, but that might be worth it.
Wait, but can't? It seems like we can't. If we do that, we can't.
Keep going.
We can't storm, right?
Oh wait, you're right. Never mind. Okay, let's just Lotus Petal storm.
Okay.
Troll is not free. Yeah. Because we weren't using this previously.
Yeah.
What I said is wrong. Sorry. Then I think we should just clearly just do this.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has that 6th counterspell, I'm dead. Like, good beats. Well... I mean, I think I should take Elvish Mystic, even though I understand it's pretty likely to die.
I think so, too.
It's just, like, what I need, right?
Yeah.
It, like, makes me less likely to be dead. If it lives, it's great. Like...
Yeah.
It makes sense on... Like, it's just, like... I guess I have more reasoning. If he has nothing and our elf lives, then we're incredibly happy.
Yeah.
If Polyk dies, the elf will prevent us from being dead.
Yeah.
So the only way getting elf punishes us is if both Polyk survives, so we're not dead. And... Oh, this just also kills us? Yeah, okay. Good beats.
Dang. Teach the Fable a lesson.
Oh yeah, teaching a lesson.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the way you played that game. I mean, I know we just died, but I think we played great. Alright, well, I still don't sideboard in this matchup. Again, I've tried various things, but I think I do not like any of them. Oh, I guess talk more about mono green list minutia. So I know a lot of people have the third Polyk. And look, I did for a while. And it's the argument why I dislike is a little complicated, but I think it boils down to two fundamental facts.
Yep.
If you ranked every card in mono green against red black specifically, I think Polyk would easily be in the bottom half, and I think in the bottom like 10 or 15 cards. Like it's one of the worst cards against red black, which again is always probably deck. My second argument is I found I was just mulling too much with Polyk.
Yeah.
Partially because it's legendary, partially because GGG cards, sometimes you can't cast them.
Yeah.
Just like for a lot of reasons, like you don't want to draw too many. Like I just sort of feel like the right number of those things is 6. This I want to keep.
Nice, me too.
So like that's my argument against Polyk. And am I sure? No. I mean, it's a great card. It like really helps in some matchups. Like, you know, I'm punting percentage against like Spirits and Greasefang by doing this, I think. But that's what I think is right, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I should take Elf.
I think so too. It's a little close, but yeah.
Well, it occurs pretty conveniently, actually, right? Because we can go Wolfwillow into Polyk Elf.
Oh, right. That's true.
This might be a beatdown game, which isn't always the most successful plan against these decks, but definitely can work.
Yeah.
Now, I will need the 4th green source, so I'll be forced to commit the Boseiju, which is a little sad because it sometimes does something in this matchup. Oh, no, wait, that isn't true. I can commit Elf and use Nykthos for 3.
That's true.
So let's play the Elf first, and if they counter it,
yeah,
then we'll play the Boseiju.
Oh, right, okay. I think, do you want to play, which one would we rather get counter? I guess the Troll.
Why the Troll?
Because we might flip Polyk. Because we have mana and no gas.
That's not unreasonable. Okay, we can play Troll.
Yeah.
Okay, resolved.
Okay, interesting.
Well, they obviously could have Fiery Impulse, right? Like, it's not like Pascal's going to mulligan a hand like
sure.
Fiery Impulse, Fable, Creativity, 4 lands. Like, that's a sneak.
Yeah.
Next one's going to be a little interesting, mostly because leaving up Boseiju has some value.
Yeah.
Although, I guess on turn 4, its value might be low.
Yeah. Let's see what he does.
For the record, I do actually, like, know Pascal. I don't know if that's clear from all the conversations we're having, but, like, I've gotten dinner with Pascal 2 or 3 times.
Nice.
When we're both on the GP grind. I wouldn't say we're, like, close friends or anything, but...
Sure.
I do know him. Well, let's...
Wait, do you want to start by attacking?
Well...
Or do you want to divide by 0 proof?
I think we should not start by attacking,
okay.
Yeah. Because of stuff like divide by 0 and...
Sure.
And such. Don't forget the and such.
Of course, I would never.
So yeah, I think we should play this.
Okay.
How many gifts is it for a detailed sideboard guide? We can talk, Colin. It's not a problem.
Come on! If you're gonna just give it to him, at least make him like gift 1 or 2 subs. I mean.
All right, Greg says 1 or 2 subs.
Maybe 4.
But yeah, I can send you a sideboard guide. Funnily enough, I spent the last like 24 hours non-stop debating sideboard plans. So
nice. Yeah! Thanks for the gift subs! Woo!
Greg, really extorting the chat here.
That was great!
Alright, I'm going to play Wolfwillow too. If they want to make Disappeared, I think that's fine.
I agree. Couldn't they have... Oh, they couldn't have made Disappeared. Right, they don't have a creature.
But as we know, he only has 2. And I'm not going to play this Boseiju, which currently is up, by the way.
Yeah, because of Polyk.
Yep. And I mean, obviously, he could like bounce Polyk in to do stuff. Whatever, though.
Yeah.
I'm not that worried about that.
Also, yeah, if you want 5 gift subs, or if you want a sideboard guide from Andrew... 5 gift subs is apparently the price. And hey, Brookie, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow.
Greg, really hitting them with the.
Also,
the price.
if you're watching on YouTube, that applies for you too. Just come and give 5 gift subs and let us know, or like promise that you'll give 5 gift subs later and don't be a jerk. You know?
Okay, they discarded Opus. I think we should just pass.
As opposed to
Playing Besage. Or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any way that Pascal can go off this turn. Next turn, it's pretty scary, but that's okay. Oh. Okay, well that's definitely good. We might need to re-Nykthos, but I guess we should start by using this Nykthos.
Sure.
My plan is to use this Nykthos, play Troll, and then re-Nykthos if all goes well.
Okay.
If all doesn't go well, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I think I'm going to re-Nykthos and play Karn.
Okay.
Because it's like a lot of mana. Some would say as many as 11.
Wow.
Okay, so negating Karn. So now I can just flip Polycay.
Oh, yeah.
It costs us mana, but I think it's probably good.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing you could do is animate... Well, we don't want to do that because then we don't have the thing up.
Yes, I think I'd rather leave it Beseiju.
Okay.
I'm pretty worried about, like, discard Magma Opus, untap Creativity here.
Yeah. Especially because I bet there are horrors. In our future.
That's plausible. My opinion is that, like, Worm Creativity clearly should not sign to horrors.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know, it felt like in our last few streams, every time we've lost to this deck as green, it's involved Hullbreaker Horror.
Yes. Well, that's... I think again, my opinion is the order of scariness of threats is Worm,
Yeah.
Big Gap, Hullbreaker Horror, Medium Gap, Greek Gearhulk.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Love to triple stoning myself. Yeah. What about Atraxa? Atraxa's a little scarier than Gearhulk, but still not very scary. Alright, so... I think I want to not animate Lair, play Elfin Bash. Because, just like, our mana's awkward is the issue.
Right, there's no way to do it and leave up Beseiju.
Oh my god. Thanks for the raid, Misplaced
Oh,
Ginger.
hey, Misplaced Ginger! Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for the raid! If you're coming over from Misplaced Ginger's stream, welcome to System Magic. My name's Greg, this is Andrew. We stream on this channel all the time, although we're about to be taking a break because Andrew's going to be away for RC Dallas, playing some stock green.
But, yeah. Oh, Alan got one? Nice.
Nice.
Alan really getting one when he just already has that big Google money? Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Welcome to stream, everyone. Yeah. I think I should attack.
For 10?
For 10, and then just play Elfin
Just
Pass.
play Elfin
That's,
Pass.
I think, the plan.
I like that. Although, he would have gone for it if he had creativity, right?
I'm not... I'm maybe...
We only had one card in hand, like... If
Yeah.
you're our opponent... I mean, I guess we flipped Polycay, right? So it's like, clearly we don't have gas.
I think
We
maybe
didn't,
he can suss out the Beseiju.
Yeah.
But, like, if the Beseiju's face up, I just think this is the right play.
Yeah.
So... Alright, maybe he doesn't have much either.
Yeah.
Alright, so he takes 4. Okay, now it gets interesting again. So we can use Nykthos. In that case, we're relying on the Polycay as our second land, but I think it's still right.
Yeah.
Nice, Alan. Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah.
If he just bounce our Polycay into creativity, like good beats. Like I'm not gonna play around that. Oh wait, sorry, I can actually do it slightly better. I can actually play an elf then use Nykthos.
Oh, sure, okay.
It's very irrelevant, but it is right.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough to flip it unless
Yeah.
I just don't have enough period, actually, sorry.
Yeah, I think if you had one more, we'd maybe make an elf. Make a wolf.
Maybe, yeah.
Wow.
Boom!
Had nothing.
Well, I think creativity actually uses surprisingly frequently to, like, the stock green, like...
Just like troll thing, you
yes. I think Polycay noticeably improved the creativity matchup for the very simple reason... Sorry, get this out of here. For the very, very simple reason that just 2 4/4s often is enough to beat him up. And beating him up is really good. Like, it's pretty straightforward. How are we doing on time, would you say?
What, you have a hard 5?
We can play one more match, I think.
I think we should play one more match.
Let's play one more match.
We're gonna rejoin a league and fire off.
We'll fire off one more league.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, yeah. Well, this, by the way, chat, is maybe going to be my last match of stock green pre-Dallas. So,
Wow. Okay. Hello, Maximum Magic. Not much. I'm having a great time. Having a great weekend. Or I guess it's still Friday, but or wait, it's Thursday. Wow.
It is in fact Thursday.
I know you. Excellent.
What does Green have? Green definitely has
Max Magnuson?
No, that's not Max Magnuson.
That's not Max Magnuson. The issue is I know a lot of Maxes.
Yo, Max is not specific.
Oh, that Max! Oh, hey! Yeah, I'm not coming to Dallas, notably. I'm not queued and don't want to LCQ and have a lot of stuff going on. But I'm excited for all my friends who are going and playing Stock Green and other good decks. And I'll be rooting for them from afar. Oh, you're playing the RCQs on Friday. Yeah, I thought about doing that. I just had a lot of life stuff going on this weekend, and I don't know, it kind of didn't make sense. Ironically, I'm flying to Texas the day after the RC to visit my brother. But, that's fine.
So, just to answer a quick question in the chat, the answer to the question, is Green better against Worm Creativity or Guild Creativity? Green is definitely worse against Taking 30.
Yeah.
I think the Taking 30 deck is a bad matchup, and the Gearlock one is either dead even or favorable. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
In that range.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you played Boros or Greasefang, that is a close choice. I think mostly among those two, you should play Greasefang unless you think that a lot of other people will play Convoke. I mean, Sarah, I think the big reason is that I think the red-black matchup is substantially different. Okay, so what we're playing against here is Lotus.
Yes.
So against Lotus, what you normally need is fast Karn.
Okay.
We have a route here that can generate a Karn this turn. We should take that route.
Okay.
We should just Storm. We don't need to actually, because then we can pull off the 2-turn knockout punch.
Yep.
As Alan likes to describe it. Sorry, as Bobby likes to describe it, which is very good. Obviously works. Well, Sarah, I will say I think it's possible that actually both are bad against red-black, but one is more bad. I'm not sure that Gearhulk Rise level being favored in the matchup. Oh god, that is really not good.
The thing about mono green is it's a little bit like the Pokemon Charmeleon.
Well, we should just get 2 green pips.
I agree.
Because green pips generate more than mana than a forest. And next turn, we're still going to go nuts. This actually isn't that bad.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, obviously, I'd rather if it, anything that does anything, but 2 green pips and 2 mana is plausible.
Max, I have not seen the deck that you were discussing.
I think I have seen the deck that you're discussing. I don't think I believe in it, but I'm not certain.
Is it green? Mono green with Seeds of Hope?
No, he's talking about
Greasefang with Seeds of Hope. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know. I'm not saying I think it's unplayable and no one should ever consider playing it. I'm saying I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
The version that cut creativity and beat... I wouldn't be sure of that, but... Uh-oh. That's very scary. Brawl is one of the best cards they have in this matchup, and
I didn't even know they played Brawl.
They don't always.
Okay.
It's like a flex slot they sometimes play.
Okay.
Alright, so here, what we should do is play our Forest, even though it crits our land drop.
Okay.
Play our Cav, and in response Nykthos. It's that angle.
Okay, nice.
So... And by the way, it's definitely right to play Cav before you do anything else here, because the Cav actually costs negative mana, because it makes 3 mana on both of the 2 Nykthos activations. So it costs 5, makes 6, even before you count the land it's finding.
Sure.
So, ooh, that might be good.
And hey Max, thanks for the follow! Okay,
and in fact, we're going to do the same trick again.
Love it.
Because it's still plus mana.
Nice.
Playing these things just costs negative mana again. Because we're going to use Nykthos twice again. So we use this Nykthos. Okay, we did not hit the nuts here. Now we're going to use our Kiora, which, if you're not aware, you should always use your Kioras and your Nykthos pre-storm in case you storm into more copies of those things.
Is this the only storm?
It's the only storm. Okay. That's lethal, though, right? Looks Omega lethal.
Looks lethal to me.
It's 1 Karn, 2 Kioras. Yeah, looks lethal.
With 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 devotion?
Well, actually, wait. Is the right pick... Hold on. We exactly 12 mana. Okay, so no, we do need more mana. I was wondering if we could take 2 Karns weirdly.
Oh, weird.
But I think I think it's wrong. But anyway, Karn Cure is Omega lethal.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Matt says it's super lethal.
It is very lethal.
Okay.
Yeah. So we untap this. We wish for the Chain Veil. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
they see it.
They're right, yeah.
That's reasonable, Alan.
People always say this, and I'm off it. Like...
All right. So this... Wait, hold on. Sorry, can I give a sideboarding lecture?
Yeah.
Then you go back.
I was just going to say, I don't think it's worth paying attention to what's on the bottom. You could still hit weird things, even if there's only one of left in your deck. Like, yeah.
All right. So all of the Mono Green Cabal agrees that this card should come into this matchup to kill Pithing Needle.
Okay.
Then there is some debate among the Grotto Green Cabal whether Filigree Silex is good and whether Wand is good. There is no agreement on either card.
Okay.
I think we are not interested in any of these other cards.
Okay.
Oh, I think Bobby thinks opening this is good, but I'm pretty convinced it's bad.
Okay.
Mostly because I'm going to keep functional non-Karn 6s. I will mulligan functional non-Karn 7s.
Okay.
And I think, given that I'm keeping functional non-Karn 6s, I might end up wanting a Stonebrain later.
Yeah.
And Stonebrain later is pretty relevant. The point of wording it is obviously that if you are able to do it before they Lotus field, it's a knockout, and they don't know that you boarded it in, so they have to play as though you still have it in your sideboard.
Sure.
Is the point of it. But I think it's bad. So, because it does hurt your later Karns if you Karn off schedule, and again, I'm keeping functional non-Karn 6s.
Okay.
That's the logic. So, among these cards, this is the one I think I like more. This is a bad Needle Answer.
Okay.
But what's appealing about it is that it's also a bad Mana Dork Answer. It's either.
Okay.
It does neither job that well, but it can do either job.
Okay.
Oh, there was also some discussion of this card to kill Mana Dorks, because it also has a good fail case.
Sure.
All of these cards are reasonable. I think I favor this, but I also don't know how far is too far. Like, I don't think this would be crazy. But like GAG 4/5s, I don't know, they help your deck function in pretty fundamental way, right? They make turn on your Nykthoses, like draw you cards off this. So I don't know. I know what Brain does, but I also think you want to wish for it sometimes. The fact you can't later Brain Hidden Strings is relevant. I think I want to try this, but I want your opinion.
I'm pretty unconvinced on the Filigree Silex.
Okay, so you're proposing this.
Yes.
This is, I think, what Azax likes.
Okay.
I think what I was doing before is what Bobby likes. Although Bobby also boards in this, but I'm off this.
Yeah, I just like, these are like 2 mana dorks, right? This is like the Satyr or the Vizier or something. Like
They usually have about 3 Hope Tender / Brawl / whatever.
Oh, sure, okay. That just feels so slow with Silex. And it's just, as a Needle Lancer, like, you're going to take collateral damage off your elves, too. Like,
that's fair.
Just,
we can do this.
Yeah. It just feels so, like, I'm imagining we're, like, you know, a little light on resources and we draw it. We're just going to be Sneak. Nice. Great.
Sorry. The answer question, Brainless, you wouldn't turn 3 off. And okay, wait. So I need to go over this again. Because there may be some confusion. When you have Fast Karn, you always go Damning Sphere and Needle. And Damning Sphere and Needle is usually a knockout. Like, if you're alive to do this, Damning Sphere and Needle is a knockout. Okay? Yeah. I understand in theory they can reach 4 lands naturally after sacking 2 of them, and then Otawara it. Trust me, it's usually knockout.
Yeah.
The reason I want to leave Storm in the sideboard is because sometimes you don't have Karn in your opener, but you get access to Karn later, like you storm into it or whatever.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, it's often too late to do the 2 card sequence of Pithing Needle Damping Sphere because you need to do something right now. Mm-hmm. And Brain being in the board of those things is a big difference from not being in the board, because if it's not in the board, you basically have no good wishes.
Okay.
That's why I like leaving the board. Is I'm worried it's better in the board. It's not that I don't think it does anything if you board it in. It's that I think you miss it in the sideboard when you Karn off schedule, so to speak. So that's my opinion. I'm not certain it's right. I'm pretty unconfident about my sideboarding in this matchup, but yeah.
When you say you only keep 7s if they have Karn, basically,
yes.
Does that include if you have Storm?
It depends on how fast the Storm is.
Okay.
I'm going to keep turn 3 Storm regardless.
Okay.
Turn 4 Storm I think is clearly a keep on the play. I don't know if it's right on the draw.
Okay.
Would I do anything different by playing Statue? I think no, but I'm not certain. Okay, well I'm going to play QR and Haywire Might.
Okay.
I don't really care about like exposing it or whatever. I don't know.
Exposing it to what is...
Yeah. I mean, they can Besage it, I guess, but then they ramp me. That sounds fine.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Yeah, I have found that Statue is often too slow in this matchup, and surprisingly, I also think it's like just like gets Besaju'd for 2, and even when it's in play, I think they can sometimes even beat it. I am not that into statue matchup. I'll do it in a pinch, but it's not very impressive.
Well, you won't because you don't have.
Well, when I play statue, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be clear, I played statue a lot and not played a lot, but this is what I'm currently leaning towards. They just don't have a land drop. They
did mull to 5. I don't know.
Oh, they just had to keep a bad one?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel for opponent then.
Okay.
You have to keep a lot of these hands with Lotus Field.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Wolf Field costs 0, so we should do it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, when we played Lotus on stream, which we did a little bit way back, you can find those videos on YouTube if you want to watch them. I think they're still good prep. This definitely happened to us a fair number of times. You know.
And to be clear...
Something, a bit like the Pokemon Charmeleon. And hey, Spokes, welcome to the stream and thanks so much for the follow!
Opponent really taking responsibility doing this. They have Besaju'd for the Wolf Willow. I mean, that doesn't really cost me mana.
And hey, Barley Brawl, welcome to the stream, and also thanks for the follow.
All right, so now we're going to demonstrate the 2-turn sequence that's a knockout.
Okay.
So the key... So, I mean, we'll assume this resolves.
Sure.
Okay. So the key of the sequence is you don't want to play Deming Sphere until you play Needle. But you also want to make sure you have Deming Sphere in your hand in case they deal with the Karn.
Okay.
So the play in this spot is to wish for Deming Sphere and say go.
Okay.
It's not to try to, like, do something weird where you, like, preemptively Needle, just, like, wish for Deming Sphere and say go.
Yeah.
That's the play. Oh, we also wish for Stone Brain here, actually. Wait, because they don't have Lotus yet. Oh, wait, we have options. Interesting.
I think I like wishing for Damping Sphere, and then if they don't do anything, untap wish for Stone
Brain. Yes.
Ignore that. Yeah, just like, and then we have a kind of redundant Damping Sphere,
that.
But it's like whatever. How are they going to?
No, that seems like they're
yeah.
Sorry, the normal sequence is after they played Lotus. They've played Lotus already, so
yeah.
That's why I was thinking about it. And I'm not going to attack with the Elf here because I think, like, one way if they just happen to top deck Pithing Needle, which I understand is not particularly likely, but could happen.
Sure.
Then I want to have the Haywire Might up.
Oh, sure.
And I just don't care about doing them when I don't think it matters at all.
Yeah.
How would they deal with Carnier? They'd have to have something pretty weird, admittedly, but I feel like I can play around it, so I will. Baral. All right. I mean, I will just Stone Brain the Lotuses next turn.
Yeah.
And, like, this is another reason to leave somebody in the sideboard. So normally Lotus players are very scared of this, so they, like, mull to Lotus. But if for some reason they have to keep a hand without Lotus, which our opponent did here, and I'm not saying they're wrong to do so. I think you have to do that sometimes.
Sure. Especially on 5, you know.
Especially on 5, yeah. Then, like, Stone Brain being on our sideboard is just a knockout here.
Yep.
Like, this is just game. We're going to name Lotus Field. They will be dead. So, yeah.
Chandra Hope's Beacon.
Yeah, that's actually pretty common these days.
Oh, okay.
It's quite good.
All right, and they're conceding.
I am... So, if anyone out there is playing Lotus Field this weekend, I would recommend playing one Chandra in the main at least. I think playing more is reasonable. I think it is clearly the best win condition, and I think its utility as a fair card is unmatched. So, that is my opinion. Obviously, people can do whatever they want. I'm not the Lotus expert. I'm the green expert. But yeah, that was a good demonstration of me beating the shit out of Lotus Field, even though we did not, in fact, do the 1-2 punch that I talked about a lot.
True, but it's good to discuss it, I think, you know.
Yes.
So, awesome. So, I guess a couple notes before we sign off. So, we'll start a raid in just a second. But this is our last stream. We're not going to stream on Friday or Monday because of the RC, and then next week there'll be some Invisible Greg streams, because as I've mentioned, I'm going to be visiting my brother. We still plan on streaming during those times. I'm just going to be, Andrew will be here and I'll be elsewhere. Maybe we'll set up a video, unclear. Andrew will be at RC Dallas. If you're going to be there, come say hi to him. That would be great. We absolutely love it, and I just want to shout out the System Magic community. I mean, I've had a lot of reasons why or why not I wanted to go to Dallas, and the biggest one for me was that at the last few regionals, meeting all the System Magic fans has been so fun, and I'm so sorry I won't be there to say hello, but, you'll get a chance to see me in Magic tournaments in the future, and, just say hi to Andrew, and you can make him match my enthusiasm, and all that.
Also, if anyone there is playing the deck Convoke, featuring the card Legion's Landing, you must find me and get an Andrew Ellenbogen lifelink vampire token, because they are great. and you should definitely use them. I will have many.
Yeah.
So...
As He Who Smites said, we did say we would give us a mono green sideboard guide to anyone who donates 5 gift subs. So we're about to close out, but if you want to do that before we finish, or if you do it after, we'll take note of it, and I'll make sure Andrew sends the sideboard guide. And I think that's all I have to say. Good luck to everyone playing our stock green list. You're going to do great. I am so excited for you, and I can't wait to see your results. And let us know if you do well playing our list, or like the blue-white list we played, or anything else. If you got some advice from System Magic and you do well, please let us know. It really, really means the world to us when we learn that about our fans. If you're coming over from Misplaced Ginger stream, we hope you'll come back. We stream a lot, a mix of limited and constructed, and it's a lot of fun. We do a lot of Pioneer, and huge shout out to Misplaced Ginger. Thanks for the big raid. We really appreciate it. We're going to send you over to Sam Black's birthday stream.
Nice.
So go wish Sam Black a happy birthday from System Magic. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to give us a like and a subscribe, and let us know in the comments your thoughts about stock green. It's Samuel H. Black, yeah. Nice. And if you haven't watched it on YouTube, I've just put up all of our stock green videos from the week. I'll be putting this one up pretty quickly, and so you can get your stock green tips there. But yeah, until then, good luck at regionals. Have a lot of fun at regionals. Have a great time in Dallas. See you in a couple days, and System Magic out.